You know what? We should do that, man. We should make that a tradition of the Hot Tag Podcast.
Shit
Every wrestler that we get on the show, we should ask them why they're fascinated by shit.
Where was I? I got lost. Shit.
You know what? We should do that, man. We should make that a tradition of the Hot Tag Podcast.
Shit.
Every wrestler that we get on the show, we should ask them why they're fascinated by shit.
Where was I? I got lost.
Oh, you're talking about drugs.
Oh, Ric Flair. A ladder match. Not to grab a title, not to grab a contract, but to grab a duck.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's good.
Why is that good, though? Why?
Duck.
Why? I need to know. Why?
Why on a pole? That is smart. There you go.
Fucking prick. He has one fucking move.
What's up with that? Can't be traced back to that goddamn company.
Was this the first time that Ric Flair was on TV?
If I remember correctly, it was October of '98. I don't remember.
Oh, don't even say that, man. How the fuck do you know that?
Yeah, September 14th, 1998. Yeah.
I would have fucked me off.
I don't know what you've been doing for the last 40 years of your life, dude. What do you mean? Fuck have you been doing?
Drinking?
All right. That explains your love for beer and shotguns.
Yeah, suck it. Fuck you. This bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck you.
WCW for you, man. Botching, shooting, not literally like Chirac, Chicago shooting, you know, like wrestling shooting.
Do you want to high spot some pussy and then hashtag Peter Johnson?
Sit the fuck down. You understand me? Sit the fuck down.
Tommy loves my Nicole Bass.
Don't you, Tommy?
Suck my left dick. Suck my left nut, you bitches. Suck it.
Why are you out of breath, man? What are you eating off before you call in? What the fuck are you doing?
No, because I was running to get this damn coffee. Don't worry.
John Cena tries to do a Hurricane Rana and almost kills himself.
The champ is here!
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Sit the fuck down. You understand me? Sit the fuck down. WWE. Fuck you, mother. Fuck you. Can't be traced back to that goddamn company. This really pissed me off because it is bullshit. Vince Russo, of all people, Vince Russo is full of shit. Suck my left dick. Suck my left nut, you bitches. Suck it. Yeah, suck it.
THT Podcast, live Wednesdays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Mixlr.com/THT Podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, YouTube, and TuneIn Radio.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Suck my left dick.
Yes, indeed. You have tuned in to the Hot Tag Podcast. It is Wednesday night. It is indeed 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and we have started on time. God damn it.
Oh, yeah.
We're on Mixlr.com. That's MIXLR.com/THT Podcast. Subscribe to us, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, TuneIn Radio, as well as YouTube now. Definitely go check us out on there, and please share it. Leave a fucking review, preferably a 5-star. Would appreciate that. Shout out to Wrestling Soup, Thursday nights, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, WrestlingSoup.com. Check out J-Cat Morris. He has the Viking, the Canadian Deathmatch guy, on tonight, and you can listen to it on the archives on blogtalkradio.com/Yakuza. Definitely check him out. He got some good shit. But with that said, Cruiserweight Classic. It's going head-to-head with the Hot Tag Podcast, so we said, you know what? Fuck it. We like this shit. We're just going to review it. So we're actually watching it right now. Mm-hmm. For the next couple of weeks, we're going to be reviewing the last 30 minutes of it. So maybe like for the finals, maybe we'll start the show at 9 so we can do the whole thing. But, you know, for the beginning of the tournament, we don't really need to worry about that. But right now, who the fuck is in the ring? I don't even know any of these people, and I'm supposed to be the indie whore.
Well, you know one of them. It's Cedric Alexander.
I know Cedric Alexander. I don't know the other dude.
The other guy, we couldn't pronounce his last name.
Oh, yeah, the Petites?
Let's just pity it.
Pity it. I like pity it.
I like pity it.
The French Petite.
The French idiot. Pity it.
That's nice.
Is he French? I don't even know.
Yeah, he came out to the French flag.
Well, looks like Cedric Alexander has won this match. He's excited. His arm is being raised. He's slapping his chest. Be careful, buddy. That hurts.
You see that backbreaker he just did? His finishing move?
Yep.
Do you remember when he did that to Kimberly?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, that was so fucking brutal.
I saw the video. Saw it. So let's...
By the way, I really like how they do the hand raising.
Yeah,
That's impressive. They treated it like an MMA fight. You know what I mean? It was like a decision almost.
Yeah, and like I said before the show, it's a little ROH-esque. They have to shake hands before, but they got the ref coming out. Oh, I gave you all the instructions in the back. Are there any questions? It's got like a boxing match type feel to it.
Yeah. By the way, Cedric Alexander lost a lot of weight. Not that he was fat or anything before, but it looks like he actually lost a couple pounds. Man, he looks skinny as fuck. That's just me.
I haven't really seen him, so.
Okay, well, people in the chat room, am I going nuts, or has Cedric Alexander lost some weight?
He's
Kota Ibushi over here with his.
Yep.
He's like shadow boxing. I don't know. Dude.
What kind of fighting stance is that?
Right, I was gonna say I don't know what the fuck he was just doing, but I guess he was shadow boxing. I don't know.
I stand straight
Sean
up.
Sean Maluta, who's this?
I don't know. Either. You might know Ibushi. I don't.
Well, of course, I know Ibushi, but
I don't.
Oh yeah, come on, you know Ibushi. He was on Wrestle Kingdom. Right?
I mean, I've seen him, but it's not like, oh man, this guy. Is he?
Oh, Kota Ibushi, he's been doing a lot of stuff in the States as well. Like he used to be on Chikara a lot. You know, he did a couple tours with Ring of Honor and also what the hell else? Oh, DDT. He's doing a lot of DDT stuff, and that's like a Japanese promotion. That's primarily doing like, you know, comedy segments and, you know, wrestling in the woods and fighting on the toilet seat and, you know, shit like that.
Guys kissing each other.
Right.
Because that's he's okay.
It's Darren Young status. Too early.
Hey, the guy won a match the other night. All right, leave him alone.
Oh, is he? He's Samoan.
I'm surprised he's not already hired if he's Samoan.
The bottom of his face does not match the top of his head.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. What the fuck are you talking about? All right, here he comes. Oh, he's in total Samoan gear.
Dude.
Look, the guy's lucky that the Usos aren't out there doing the Hako with him.
Oh, they'll be doing that soon. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
If he's Samoan and he's related to those guys, man, he's getting a job.
Oh, well, they're all related, aren't they?
Well, I guess so. Why not be a little racist before 10 o'clock?
Why not? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, he looks weird as fuck, man. What's with this guy? I'm not feeling him already. I'm judging. I'm stereotyping, folks.
You don't judge books by their covers.
I absolutely do, goddammit.
Tommy's just sitting over there.
Tommy doesn't even know what this is. Tommy, what are we watching? What are we reviewing, sir? You have no clue?
I don't know. Nope.
Okay. Dude, I'm telling you, the bottom portion of his face does not match his head. His mouth is way too fucking big.
I think it does. The beard and his hair almost look the same.
Okay. Got a beard fro?
Should I just stop while I'm ahead tonight? Just all right, yes. That's it. Show's over, guys. Okay, nice seeing you.
By the way, the referee is the guy that his name's Sean. He used to work for Jersey All Pro. He's the guy that made the whole thing happen with NXT donating a bunch of belts and autographs and things of that nature that could be auctioned off for Fat Frank's funeral.
Oh, good, cool.
It's weird. They actually like. Three of their referees are Jersey All Pro based. I mean, the guy Sean right now in the ring, Bandito Jr., who used to actually be a wrestler, and now he's a referee, and Drake Younger. I mean, he's a CZW guy, but he's made Jersey All Pro appearances, and you know he's Drake Warts, whatever the fuck his name is now. So, Drake Younger, Bandito Jr., and we got Sean. I forget his last name. I know his first name's Sean though. He's actually a good dude. I met him at the Jersey All Pro thing.
Okay, cool. See, any questions? Shake hands.
Yeah, my feed's still a couple seconds behind yours. They're just about to. Yeah, see now they're just about to shake hands.
Well, it's because you've got a Mac. We've talked about this.
No, I'm watching it on television.
Oh,
Roku, sir. Roku.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm in a little room, so I'm on my computer, which might be why it's quick.
Yeah, step your shit up, son.
I got a smart TV. I don't need Roku.
Oh, Roku's amazing. I love Roku.
But the internet sucks out there, so I usually come in here to watch the network on the computer. It's easier for me.
I wonder if the network app is the same on a smart TV as it is on the Roku. Like the layout?
Probably close. It's pretty much the same everywhere from what I've seen. I mean, my phone looks.
I mean, the Roku's definitely different than their website one and their PlayStation 3 and 4.
Oh,
and the Xbox One.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all pretty different.
The Xbox.
Actually, I really like the Roku one though.
Yeah, the Xbox one looks just like the website pretty much. I think.
Apple TV.
You know what pisses me off about the CZW network though?
Tell me.
It's all right. So let's say you want to watch a card, right? And you have no idea what the matches are.
Uh-huh.
You're trying to read it, and it gives you like the first 4 matches. So you can't even see what the main event is. You just see the beginning of the fucking card.
Well,
you can't like scroll down. There's nothing. It just stops at the 4th match.
Well,
like how fucking annoying is that? You have to Google search the card to see like if you want to watch it or not. Like, come on, dude. Come on.
Talk to DJ.
I said it last time.
You did?
I thought I did, didn't I?
I don't know.
I wanted to bring it up. I don't know if I thought I did.
I don't know. He talks so fast, you don't know what's going on. By the end of it, you're like, did we get any questions in there?
He plugs away.
But by the end of the interview, we're both going, did we ask any questions? Or
I don't know. So about John Zandig, you think he's going to fuck you up this weekend? Hey, Dojo Wars tonight. Right now, you can check it out. Follow us on Twitter. But what was your question, sir?
Check us out.
John Zandig. Oh, by the way, the network has just launched. We actually put up Cage of Death 3 right now, the first show we ever did in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, which you can check out for $9.99 on czstudios.com.
That's right.
Sir, what was your question again? God damn it, man.
Oh, this isn't a bad match here, dude. We're supposed to be doing commentary, but who cares? We're watching it. Who cares? This is so far not a bad match. Oh, here he goes.
Double stomp?
Oh, I thought Ibushi was asking him for the tag. I'm like, what are you doing?
The Asian man is lost.
Oh, tag.
This is why they have to go to NXT, man. They gotta learn the style. They can't. He's used to wrestling in DDT, where he is trying to get the tag. Oh shit! Why is he doing that? Yo. I'm telling you, man. It's because he used to work for DDT, and they used to like wrestle like invisible men and ghosts and children and all kinds of weird shit. So maybe he thought it was a ghost he's wrestling. I don't know.
Well, that's where that Kenny Omega against the 9-year-old girl. Yeah, that's actually a good match, dude.
It's not a bad match.
It's really that chick's good. She's good.
Featured NXT diva.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Here he goes. Oh, in the mush.
I gotta fast forward a little bit so I can catch up.
You can't. I'd have to back up a little bit. Let me see if I can try that a little bit, y'all. Back up by
I thought mine was just behind, but it's not.
All right. What's happening right now in yours?
Ibushi just rolled out of the ring.
Okay.
And now they're going to the replay.
No, I'm too far behind.
Oh. The knee breaker. See, I'm bad with wrestling moves, like the names. I never was into that.
Mm-hmm.
I know arm drag. I know body slam. Oh shit! That was a crazy ass fucking flip he just did at the outside. Like, see, I would have no idea what the name of that is.
Front backstabber, front stabber. Oh shit!
Yeah, that flip he did was fucking
what
insane.
the fuck, dude? That's called
I don't know what he just did.
He over-rotated. He over-flipped off the apron. Holy fuck, dude.
He almost died. Well,
meanwhile,
let's see the replay.
Like I said, the first...
I don't know if that was a botch. What was that?
Painful?
Was that a botchy thing?
I don't know. He went... Here, I'm watching the replay now. I'm a little behind you now. I got to catch up. Oh, he just kept flipping.
Yeah, like he's fine. He didn't get hurt or anything, so I don't know. That was weird. Well, Matthew from Botchamania is gonna have fun with that.
Oh yeah. All right. Right now he's got him in a little lock, right?
Little chin lock.
Elbow.
What is this?
Are we close now?
This is the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yes.
That you can purchase for $9.99 on the WWE.
For what reason?
Right
What
now.
reason
God
is
damn
this?
it. Shut the fuck up, man. I'm trying to review this.
Oh man.
Mean Shaheen is back.
Oh,
ladies
shit.
and gentlemen, it's Mean Shaheen.
Got the goddamn neck breaker. 1, 2.
He's back up.
Only got the 2 count.
Kick. Daniel Bryan kicks. Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan and Murrow, they sound great together. They're very excited, very passionate about this.
Yeah, yo, I like the ring setup too. They're kind of using like the Evolve ring colors.
Oh yeah, they are. I didn't even notice that. The purple and
yeah, and like even the mat is kind of like the canvas is a little lighter.
the lavender, I believe, is the color.
Oh, is it?
It's lavender.
That is super gay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's all Tommy needs to say. Just come pop in every 30 minutes. Oh no.
Swing, swing, miss, kick, punch,
shit.
kick, punch, kick, punch. A B A B A B A up A B. Oh, he's doing some dragon shit now.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's that Dragon Gate stuff.
That's
man.
that Bruce Lee.
What? What? Was that racist?
Yes.
No.
No?
So I can't do like the
Never
noises.
ask an Australian if something's racist. The immediate answer is no.
Especially Tommy.
Yeah, no.
If you didn't notice, he didn't want any Japanese or Asian stars wrestling in the United States. He
No.
asked for all of them to go back to Japan.
Not racist enough.
Tommy, you do recall saying that, right?
You use all like to dissect words, don't you? Take them out of context, do you?
You literally said, I
That's
want
why-
the
that's
Japanese
how you-
wrestlers to go back to
That's how
Japan.
you always bury me. You always bury me every week.
Okay, I'm going to pull up the audio and I'll play it for you.
You do that.
You said it, sir. That was literally last week. I don't know how you don't remember that.
I don't know,
What, he's going for a suplex from the top? No.
No.
He just
Oh! Little Hurricane Rana kick to the top.
Why couldn't it be nitro?
That's that nice Pele kick over there.
Yeah, there you go. Little AJ Styles, Pele. Now he's clapping.
Is Pele still alive?
Nah.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, this is weird without sound.
Digging it.
Yeah. Trying to read this Japanese guy's lips is hard.
Oh, you racist bastard.
That wasn't racist. I just don't speak Japanese.
Oh, and he did a nice little moonsault to the outside.
Yep.
That was some El Generico type shit.
Oh man.
You know, for the indie whores out there.
Like you?
Of course, man.
The number one indie whore.
Gotta rep it for the independent pro wrestling.
Once they hit WWE, they're really not indie guys anymore. I don't know why no one gets that, but whatever.
Yes, they are.
No, they're
Dude,
not.
CM Punk was an indie guy till he left.
No, he's
that dude
not.
still didn't give a fuck.
No. Once he hit WWE, he became the fucking douchebag he's supposed to be.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. You're actually absolutely right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He wanted ice creams and shit. Like, dude, you're asking for too much. Just take that $250,000 check and just shut the fuck up and take a seat.
He's got him in a something. Oh,
he tapped him from behind.
he was going for a full Nelson. Oh, super kick to the chin. He mounts him.
That was a beautiful super kick, by the way.
That was good. It was right on the chin too.
Shit, it looked like it hit his Adam's apple, dude. I would have fucking threw up right there.
Okay, balls.
Seriously.
All right, Samoan guys
Rest in peace
getting
to
up.
balls.
Exactly.
I can't believe we lost Axel and balls this year.
Yeah, tough, man. Been a tough year, man. Been a real tough year. It's not even over. It's only just over halfway through.
Yeah.
Lots of kicks in this match. Lots of kicking.
Kicks to the forehead, I like those.
Why is this Samoan not using his head? Someone explain. Oh, there it goes. But that's not the right use of it. You are not supposed to use your head to crack the mat. Oh, that was a fucking powerful power bomb, dude. I want to see that again. Please replay that.
Actually, I like this guy. The Samoan dude. Did he win?
No, Ibushi pinned it. Did you not see that power bomb?
I did. I thought he got the 3 count because Ibushi has to advance. I mean, Ibushi has to almost go to the end. He has to be at least in the quarterfinals.
Big mistake on the Samoan guy's part, not using his head. Big mistake. We all know that's the hardest part of their body.
That is true. That's a fact.
Can break coconuts on that shit. Here you go. Here you go. He could have done 2 flips there if he kept going.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking.
I
think he got caught on the rope. That's what threw him off.
Might have, but he obviously was okay. Then that, and then, why is there just okay? Great kick, man.
Yeah, I think his back got caught on the top rope, and that kind of threw his balance off. That was a beautiful super kick.
Look at this power bomb, dude. Damn.
I'm digging this guy. I don't like his look. His face pisses me off for some reason. But I do like his in-ring work. For some reason, man, his facial structure just fucking pisses me off.
Look at him. He's still selling, though. Look at him.
Because he's Samoan. He gets it. He's fucking got wrestling in his DNA, dude.
Well, he should be speaking.
Yeah, somebody won. I'm telling you.
Well, I knew somebody won.
Hold the fuck up, man. Did the Samoan guy win?
No.
No, okay, Ibushi. Okay, it makes sense.
What the
I was
fuck
gonna
is
say,
wrong
holy
with you?
shit. What?
I said it twice.
Oh, or something.
Yeah, you fucking prick. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Still early.
A little show.
Kota Ibushi against Cedric Alexander. That'll be a good fucking match.
There you go. See?
2 guys I actually know.
Should be one more match probably after this, and then
I'm a fan of this guy though, the Samoan guy. They should do the Christian gimmick with him. Just put a fucking blue dot on his face, and that'll be fantastic.
Oh, Alpha would not appreciate that.
Oh, dude, you know what would be great? Fuck the blue dot. He's Samoan. You can put a coconut there.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
$1 million idea right there. You're welcome, WWE.
Oh, shit. Tajiri and Damian Slater. Do you know TJ Perkins? I know TJ Perkins. Damac. What the? Mustafa Ali.
You know TJ Perkins has been wrestling for like 20 years. It's fucking crazy.
Man, it's gonna suck watching this and not seeing Amazing Red be in this thing.
Oh, dude, I was watching some Amazing Red matches earlier. I got this USA Pro DVD, right? It was Amazing Red against fucking Low-Ki. Honestly, like fucking 5-star match, and it's not even like a spot fest. They actually use psychology. It was fucking great, and that's what I was thinking of. I was like, damn, man, tonight is a cruiserweight tournament, and this guy was gonna be in it. This guy's been around since fucking '98, maybe.
Yeah.
He's paid his dues, dude. It's almost 20 years he's been in the game, and he never really got that shot, man. And I just
this was his shot, and he's injured. Sucks, man.
Yeah, man. His ankle, I think it was.
I believe you're correct, sir.
Yeah, he put up some pictures, man.
That was it.
Totally brutal.
That was it. CWC is over.
Oh, it's 7 minutes early.
Let's double check right now. There's a look. Roman Reigns dude, that is so not going heel. Anyway.
Oh, he's going heel.
Yeah, this is a battleground.
I like this commercial though. Like them going at it.
Yeah, this is
What the fuck?
All right, let's dump the Cruiserweight Classic. Let's get into some shit.
Get into some real stuff.
Let's get into some shit.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
All right.
Huh?
No, I'm talking to this fucking guy disrespecting the independent pro wrestling talent.
I don't care. Come at me, bro. Come at me every indie hole. Come at me.
Nah, I'm good.
All you're gonna do is sit there.
Every indie hole, come at me.
All you're gonna do is sit there and spout
Just
the same.
dodge everything.
You're gonna spout the same bullshit that those 2 fucking smark busters, smark lefty, smark righty, buster lefty. What the fuck? Fag 1 and Fag 2. How's that?
Bust the left nut, bust the right.
You just don't understand it, bro. You just don't understand logic, do you?
No, I do understand logic.
Understand logic.
Understanding logic is why I understand how ridiculous what those guys say are. Half the time they contradict themselves with what they say. If you listen closely, they actually contradict everything they say.
Tommy has a man crush on those guys. He doesn't actually listen to them.
Oh.
He puts them on.
I don't.
He just enjoys
Speak
it.
the truth. That's why I watch it. I don't watch Raw. I watch Raw through those.
I'm going to start.
Dudes.
Oh, we know because you spout all the bullshit they say about who cares about Sami Zayn and Dean Ambrose, and meanwhile,
it's true. Who does?
It's not
for
true.
You wrestling fans, it's true.
It is not true. First of all,
it is.
The dumbest thing they say, and it's also Vince Russo shit, Wrestling fans fast forward through wrestling matches. All they watch is talking.
When I was TNA yesterday, I fast through all the matches.
Bullshit.
I saw
Then
TNA.
you're not a wrestling. You're not a wrestling fan.
I saw TNA yesterday. I saw TNA. I saw the promos. I liked the promos. Matt Hardy stuff. That was good. I saw EC3 and some dude in the street fight. That was okay because he wasn't in the ring.
Okay, so you
The
watched
rest
the
of the
match,
show, I don't care about matches.
but it was still a match.
No, it wasn't in the ring. It was all over the place.
I don't give a fuck
Different.
where it is. It's still a match.
No, a match happens in the ring.
No. Okay, so what's that thing in an octagon? Is that called a UFC battle or
I like
a
UFC.
match?
I like UFC.
Okay, it's a match. When Kimbo Slice was fighting guys outside of the fucking UFC ring, that's a match. Matching two people up. That's how the word that's where the word comes from. A match. You match two people. See how that works, Tommy? See how that word goes together?
No,
Oh God. I'm gonna need to fucking smoke more. I can tell right now.
oh,
It's gonna be a long night with this.
you just don't want. You're so one-sided.
Oh, you just don't get it.
I am not. Tommy, you are one-sided, but the bad thing is you're listening to two guys who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. These guys have been probably watching wrestling for 5
I thought you were talking about us. I was like,
no.
thanks, sir.
No. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about either. We're just here to bullshit. Fuck. I can admit
No,
that.
bro, they're Attitude Era fans, bro. They like Goldberg, all these guys. Real superstars, bro. Superstars. Not
Superstars. Say that one more time.
like Disco Inferno, that's a superstar. Like, come on.
Wow.
Goldberg.
Sami Zayn.
Goldberg had a 2.5-year run. That's a superstar.
Oh, he was definitely a superstar.
Listen,
I'm not going to take that away from the guy, but fucking Disco
talking about
Inferno.
Goldberg's whole run we're talking
WCW
about.
really put a lot of stock into him. They spent a lot of money on Goldberg, and without that push, you probably wouldn't fucking remember Goldberg because he really wasn't that good of a wrestler.
No.
No one cares about it. See my point? Nobody cares about the wrestling. Do you see my point?
Tommy,
you do understand this was 98,
Tommy,
right?
exactly.
You're just proving your
You
point.
sat
You're proving
there
the point.
before we went on an air and said, it's 2016. Funny you say
Yeah,
that, Mr.
That's regarding.
Will you stop cutting me off?
Time out. That's regarding the food fight. All right. You shouldn't be doing that stuff in 2016. That's childness. That's childish. A food fight.
They are geared towards children, you dumb son of a bitch.
What did you just call me?
Dumb son of a bitch. Here, you want me to say it like Texas? You dumb son of a bitch. Is that better?
Why must I always come here every week and be buried by these two bozos?
Because you.
Well, one bozo.
Because you spout bullshit.
I don't. I speak the truth. And the truth is out there, man.
Tommy, you barely speak a sentence. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're not talking about the truth.
I am speaking the truth. You're not speaking the truth.
At least I speak.
Oh man, here I need.
Trying to have a real conversation here. Oh, there he is.
All right, let me ask you this, right? Because you say people around Goldberg's era, they didn't give a shit about the in-ring work. That's
yeah.
Go ahead.
We're talking about Goldberg's whole run. We're talking about Batista. Smart busters like all these guys. Batista, Goldberg.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about
everybody.
These fucking weirdos.
We like most of those guys too, though. We like Goldberg. We like Batista. We like all those guys. We're not denying that. Make your point before Tommy cuts me off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, basically what I'm saying is Goldberg was a superstar back then because people didn't give a shit about in-ring work at the time. You know what I mean? People weren't as smart as they are now. Nowadays, you can't get away with what they did back in the day. That's why people care about the in-ring style and how much effort they actually put into their in-ring work. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, exactly. And then those guys that don't do it aren't fucking over. Look at Ryback. That's like Goldberg today.
No, it's not.
It's essentially the same shit, dude.
Well, they used to chant fucking Goldberg at the guy. Tommy, you got to remember something.
He's a superstar. He's a superstar.
He's a superstar.
But you got to remember something, Tommy. Back then, there was no... I mean, the internet wasn't blowing up like it was right now with everyone having a fucking opinion. It was wrestling was cool back then, and it had nothing to do with I mean, yeah, it definitely had to do with some of the people who were there, but it wasn't. The matches made sense back then. I never just wanted to hear.
Era, they didn't.
What? Yes, they did.
The Attitude Era had like 2-minute matches. The Attitude Era is notorious for not having long matches, and that's why people bagged the Attitude Era.
Every single one of those. Every single one of those fucking stories, those guys knew how to tell a story in 2 to 3 minutes. WWE has always had 2 to 3 minute matches on Raw, SmackDown, whatever fucking TV show, Jacked, whatever the fuck it was. They've been having longer. You know why, Shaheen? It's 2016. They're evolving.
I don't want to watch
fucking 97.
I don't want to watch a landscaper and the cab driver wrestle for 20 minutes. All right, that doesn't do anything for me.
What do you want to see?
Yeah.
Tell me.
What I saw in TNA was alright. TNA's a way better show than WWE.
Okay, so did you see the Bray Wyatt thing the other night? Did you see the Bray Wyatt?
Dude, you hated TNA 2 weeks ago. What the fuck are you talking about?
As soon as I saw the Hardy stuff, a month ago, the first one, and now the second one. I like it now. I've become a TNA fan again.
So, okay, let me ask you this. You like the whole...
something at least.
All right, but let me ask you a fucking question. You like the whole show, or you just like that segment?
Bits and pieces of it are good. Not the matches. I skip through them because I'm not a match guy.
But you enjoy TNA as a product, as a whole.
Yes, it's better. Okay. At least he's doing something. He's trying.
I can't judge you. I haven't watched it, so I can't say anything. I just wanted to make sure.
WWE's the same old stale stuff for how long? Nothing
They're doing something different. What do you mean?
WWE, what are they doing different?
Cruiserweight Classic tonight. That's fucking different.
I'm talking about a Raw. I'm talking about.
Raw is different. You know what, Tommy?
Raw is not the only thing that exists under the WWE umbrella.
Wait a minute.
You got to be specific.
SmackDown. What are they doing?
Tommy.
SmackDown is about to go live. That's what they're doing.
Exactly.
It's something different.
Tommy, do you want to know the matches I fast forward through? I fast forward through like a Ryback match with pretty much anybody. I'm going to fast forward through fucking Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin because I
At least you're admitting
give a
you
fuck.
skip matches. See,
I don't watch.
Everybody skips matches. I encourage you to
smart.
skip.
Listen.
Watch it.
If I see John Cena and Randy Orton, fast fucking forward. But
you've seen him 100 times.
But I've seen him 100 times. But now when I see Kevin Owens come out, I want to watch this match. I'm seeing Dean Ambrose cut the promo of a fucking lifetime on Raw Monday night, dude.
He did.
Homosexuals guy on the roster.
Unbelievable.
How? You can't do.
Why does he stick his tongue out? Why
just
is
say
everybody
this.
stick his tongue out?
What?
Like a homosexual with his tongue out. What the fuck is he? Yoshi?
X-Pac
I
had his
didn't even
tongue.
notice that, man. I'm sorry. I don't pay attention to his mouth as much.
X-Pac made it fucking 6 years by sticking his tongue out, okay?
Exactly.
He's different. X-Pac's different. He's a superstar. Ambrose isn't a superstar.
Dude, you contradict yourself so much, man. It's insane. It's insane.
What's insane is that the stuff that spoots out of you mouths.
Where's my gun? I
barely said a fucking word in the last 10 minutes. I don't know what you're... So I'm not spewing anything out other than air.
Listen, they're doing the same old stuff on Raw with these general managers. Who cares? We know it's gonna be Daniel Bryan, of course.
I don't know.
Okay, Tommy, I've asked you this 100 times, and I legitimately want to answer, and I'll leave you alone with this, okay? You keep complaining about how everything is old. What do you want that would be new? Give me an idea. Like I said, you can fantasy book. Give me an idea. What's new? What's original?
The Brother Nero stuff. That's good. That's
okay. No, a whole show. Okay. What can WWE do right now? They can't just do Brother Nero for the next 5 years.
Well, wait a minute. They did something close to it. They did the Wyatts and the New Day thing the other day.
That was a ripoff. We all know that.
Did you watch it?
I skipped through. I was like, "Oh, come on, bro! I'm not going to sit here. Come on, I got more stuff, better stuff to do."
That is what I'm talking about. You don't like what you say you like. I don't like I like when matches aren't in the fucking ring. That match wasn't in the ring, so you skip through it because it's a copy. It wasn't a copy. It was done very well. And let's face it, WWE has a larger budget, so it
was a copy.
It was definitely a copy. There was some there was some parts that were really good. There were some parts that were like, all right, this is a fucking blatant copy, but it was still done well. You still have to give it. Yeah, you still have to give it the credit that's due. You can't just sit there and go, "Oh, it was a copy. Fuck it, I'm going to fast forward through it." That's a bad fucking attitude, and that's not a fucking wrestling fan.
Well, he's not a wrestling fan. He says he's not a wrestling fan.
But he's not a talking fan. He's not even a fan of what he says he is. He just told
I
me.
saw the whole TNA show. I liked it.
I know.
I saw it talking.
But
that was good stuff.
But when Shaheen asked you why you liked the street fight, your answer was it wasn't in a ring. Well, why didn't you like?
It wasn't in a ring. That's why I liked it.
Okay, why didn't you like but you didn't like the other match that wasn't in a ring?
Well,
it's very confusing.
I don't like any of these. I don't like New Day or Wyatt. I'm sick of them. They're jokes.
The Wyatts
all
have been gone. The Wyatts have been back for all of what? A month, maybe? Shaheen?
Not even.
Bray Wyatt's a joke. He never
3
wins.
weeks. 3
Why
weeks.
take him seriously? How can you take him seriously?
Because
Bray Wyatt.
you can start
He always
now.
loses.
You can take him seriously, Tommy. There's going to be a lot of resetting of pushing the reset button in the next week on
SmackDown
both
will be the
shows, dude.
Tommy, if you're bitching about things being stale and getting old, if anything right now, okay, let me speak for a second. If anything, right now is the time where they're switching things up a bit. So, if you have any time to complain, right now would not be the time.
They're trying to make you believe they're going to change things up, but they won't. It'll be the
They
same old.
are, though. I just watched it. I literally just watched the Cruiserweight tournament under the WWE brand.
Not even that.
That just happened. That just happened.
Tommy, Raw and SmackDown are going to be forced to change because the roster is going to change. They're not going to have any choice but to push different people on different shows. It may be the same guys, but that's also going to give more guys behind them more of a shot. It's going to give them more of a slot. They're forcing change upon themselves is what they're doing, which they needed to fucking do.
Does anybody watch SmackDown now? Anybody watch SmackDown?
No, but I
it's
will.
Not live. Nobody gives a shit.
Who's going to watch it? Are you going to watch it? Anyone going to watch it?
Absolutely,
we're probably going to have to watch it because it's a different brand now.
I'm definitely
There's different
watching.
people on there. It's not just it's not the B show anymore. It's its own show because they have their own roster.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have to watch it now. Which I don't even want to watch it. I really don't want to watch it. I really don't. Like I'm wrestling out 3 hours a week. I'm wrestling out. Yeah, I'm tapped out. Yo, I tap out.
Let's face it.
So
SmackDown.
I'm gonna have to fast forward through a lot of it, but we do have to acknowledge it. It's a different. It's like you can't. I mean, we can't just do Raw and not acknowledge, AJ Styles match with fucking John Cena on SmackDown or what. You know what I mean? Like we have to watch it because they're gonna have big stars on there. It's not gonna.
The only way they make SmackDown watchable is if they make a general manager that could really shock everybody. That's the only way to make SmackDown watchable.
But how is that new? You are talking about new things. How the fuck is that new? General manager? You want new things? That is not new. That is not new.
To get people to watch it because the ratings are not good. Bring Bischoff back at least to spike the ratings at least on SmackDown. Get people to watch it because there isn't a reason to watch SmackDown.
You just said earlier tonight it's 2016. Who wants to see Eric Bischoff fucking take over SmackDown? Who wants to see that?
You're gonna have to get a general manager with a name at
least.
Make
what name? Half of these people don't even know who Bischoff is anymore, dude. That was fucking 15 years ago.
Who?
All right, I'm not gonna speak. I'm not speaking.
Who?
Sorry.
Who?
I won't speak again. Don't worry.
Who?
Oh my god. Who? What are you gonna put yourself on a fucking timeout? Go sit in the corner.
You know what? Let's face it. SmackDown.
I'm just trying to think.
SmackDown the past year and a half, maybe more, has been nothing but Raw Rewind.
Well, like 10 years, make it.
Okay, it's not gonna be that anymore. I mean, from what they're saying, they're gonna have separate storylines, completely separate. This is like back when Heyman wrote SmackDown and whoever wrote Raw, and there was actual competition.
I don't think it'll be like that.
That's because you're.
I just said. I don't think it'll be as good as it was then.
Yeah, you just want to reach through and
like
choke them.
What the?
You want to reach through and smack them. Fucking shut up.
Oh, jeez, I can't even have my own opinion. Like,
you're more than welcome to have your own opinion, but if it sounds ridiculous, you're going to get challenged on it. So if you have an opinion that's strong enough, you should be able to explain it.
All right.
Nobody watches SmackDown, Boxman. What's going to make you want to watch SmackDown?
Because it is live. What do you not understand about? Dude, it's live. It's going to have a different roster. People are going to watch it. I don't understand what you don't understand about that. Like, if they're doing 3.0s, they're probably going to do like 2.5s for SmackDown. Like, they're going to get a lot of those people.
maybe the first month or so, but then it'll be the same old WWE.
No, because that's going to be their only access to watching John Cena or AJ Styles is to watch SmackDown. Because Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are on Raw. You know what I mean? Like
the big stars on SmackDown. Of course, they're going to put Cena on SmackDown. We know that.
Exactly. So that's why people are going to watch it. What's wrong with that? What do you want them to put Dolph Ziggler as the headliner on? Like, I don't like any of these people on the roster. I'm just saying. You confuse me.
No,
you really do. You really just confuse the fuck out of me.
I told you he contradicts himself.
He does.
I'm speaking.
You literally, pause, no homo. You mind fuck me every week. I really don't understand.
This is worse than a Pokemon Go app.
No. Oh yeah, don't get me started on that shit, dude. Don't get me started on that.
No, we are not talking. No. Do not even mention Pokemon Go. Go away from it. Get away.
Pokemon, gotta catch them all.
Hang up on him. If he does it again,
come on.
He does it again. Just fucking hang up on his ass.
I'm
done.
God.
I'm done.
I can't take anymore.
Now, Anthony in the chat room is saying, he has zero faith in WWE making the shows actually feel different. I agree with that. They may not. It may just be just like Raw, but it's going to have different people. People are still going to have to watch it. If you're a big enough WWE fan or a wrestling fan or whatever the fuck, you're going to watch both shows.
We've got to give it a chance. We don't know what's going to happen yet. It could. I mean,
I'll watch it first week.
Of course, everyone's going to fucking watch it the first week. It's going to get big ratings the first week.
We know that.
Of course. And probably the second and third week. And we'll see what happens. We can't, unfortunately, we can't predict what's going to happen. Unless we.
I wish we did.
Anyone have anyone have a DeLorean with a 100 gigawatt flux capacitor? Anyone?
I wish. Tommy would definitely dig that, man. Tommy would go back to 1999.
Yep.
Every year he would just keep going back to 1999.
Since we're doing, Tommy, since you feel like singing, we're doing new segments every week now. If you've noticed, Doug's doing the WCW review. We're just doing different shit, doing commentary over live shows. Hold on, sir. Just give it a second, man. Like, most weeks you don't even say a fucking word. Now this week you're just like. You're going nuts over here.
I've been drinking since 10 a.m. in the morning. That's why I'm really.
What the fuck have you been drinking? What kind of apple juice you drinking, sir?
No, I've been drinking Coors. That's what I've been drinking. Not light, just the normal one.
Cheers to you. Anyway,
Not light, just the normal one.
No homo.
I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was gonna say.
You were gonna say, Tommy, shut the fuck up.
I have no idea.
And let's move the fuck on.
Yeah. Speaking of the whole Wyatt thing, I guess let's get into it. I know Boxman, you said you enjoyed it. I thought it was actually the best segment I've seen in months. I really dug that. And Braun Strowman, dude, looked like a fucking beast.
He did.
Beast.
Here was the difference in the TNA, in one of my opinions, the difference in the final deletion and this little thing. They took all the gimmicks that whatchamacallit, all the fire and all the fireworks and all that shit, and they just said, fuck it, we'll just give them more violence.
Right.
Which they
and
definitely
I really
did.
like that.
Oh, yeah. I really liked the violence. You were right. Strowman looked like a fucking monster. And that ending where all the fucking, like, the fucking cell phone lights just popped on and there was that was awesome.
I really liked the way it was shot, too. It almost seemed like it was like a Rob Zombie movie or something.
Yeah, it was kind of Blair Witch-ish.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah.
And did Braun Strowman start bleeding from his shoulder? Because he took that one bump on the windshield, and it seemed like he was bleeding.
Well, I thought that was Big E that took the bump on the windshield. I think they both did, didn't they?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it was Braun though, because he was bleeding from his shoulder.
That's might have been. I didn't catch that, but I loved that. That was great.
That was awesome.
It was amazing.
You know what's disappointing though? They announced the match for Battleground, which I have the full card here. Of course, we're not going to do the preview. We'll do that next week since it's next weekend.
No, it's this week.
It's not this weekend. It's next weekend, dude.
Is it?
No, it's next weekend. Oh. Right? Next weekend, folks?
Battleground?
If you're listening through TuneIn Radio right now, you can join our chat room, mixlr.com/THT Podcast, MIXLR.com/THT Podcast. Folks in the chat room, is it this Sunday or is it next Sunday? I'm pretty sure it's next Sunday, dude. But
Next Sunday.
24th. 24th.
Yeah, all right.
24th.
I don't know why I
next
thought
one.
it was this weekend. All right.
Yep.
all right, so we got Dean Ambrose against Seth Rollins against Roman Reigns, which whatever. We'll do the preview next week. Miz against Darren Young, John Cena with Enzo Amore, and Big Cass against the Club. AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows.
Dude,
the Wyatt family.
What
was that?
You just put your dogs to sleep with that John Cena match.
Oh, they were asleep when Tommy started talking about Eric Bischoff in 2016. All right,
Easy, bro. Come on.
Oh, stop. We got Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, Becky Lynch versus Natalya, Zack Ryder challenges Rusev, and also we're gonna have Chris Jericho doing the highlight reel with Randy Orton. And check this out, we got the Wyatts against the New Day, but it's a non-title match, so basically means Bray Wyatt and his little family are gonna win. It is a little disappointing because there's no stipulation. I'm hoping that they're going to announce it next week, but I was hoping this was going to be like a out in the woods match or something like that, like a cabin match, some crazy shit. But it seems like it's just a regular match so far. So I hope they didn't just blow their load last week on Monday and just
I think they did.
I really hope not. I mean that was part of the build up, so I'm hoping it's building up to something more special. Not you can't regress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it was a fucking. I don't know, man. I really liked the way, like you said, it was shot good, and there was some, like I said,
super grainy. The texture, it was phenomenal.
You probably got it better with the Rob Zombie than Blair Witch's. Probably more Rob Zombie-ish. You're right.
Yeah, I love the effects, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah, great. I just thought from beginning to end it was good. Of course, there were fucking similarities to the thing because it was even reported that they basically copied it, but look, they got a bigger budget. They should be able to do it better. And I'm not going to say they did it better because I believe it was different. And
no, it was different. You can't. I honestly, I wouldn't even compare the two. One was a comedy segment. One was supposed to be creepy.
Right. Yeah. One was like a Mexican soap opera, and the other.
I like that.
Yeah, and the other was like a fucking a brutal action movie.
Yeah. By the way, for the people saying that WWE definitely copied TNA, I think let's say they were influenced by TNA as far as timing. I don't think they stole the idea though, because they've done things of this nature before. I mean, for God's sake, WCW did this with Vampiro and Sting. And you also had the Buried Alive matches. You had fucking the Boiler Room Brawl. You remember those? Mm-hmm. Those were all very similar, So WWE's definitely done things like this before. I don't think they stole the idea from TNA, but I think they were shocked at how much, people got to talking when this came out, and they were like, okay, well, we've done this before and it's worked before, so let's do it again.
Yeah, and Rebby Sky, Matt, and the Wyatts kind of had a little Twitter thing about it.
Right.
Actually, Senor Benjamin even decided to stick his 2 cents in there. Senor Benjamin actually started the whole comment thing with "Thank you for thinking of Senor Benjamin, but Wyatt Brothers cannot afford Senor Benjamin."
That is terrible.
And then again, let's see, Rebby Sky then put Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt on a side-by-side and just put hashtag the final deletion with an anger symbol. Then she put laugh my ass off, LMAO. If this shit,
I mean, she was really laughing.
If this shit don't look familiar, and she put the crying laughing. Then Rebby also put real cute, but y'all ain't shit without Senior Benjamin. Stop playing. We all know Senior Benjamin is under that goat mask. Then Matt Hardy put my broken brilliance is trend-setting. I am the way.
See, I really like Matt Hardy, man. I mean, I was so over Matt Hardy as soon as they separated and he went on his own. Like, I was never a Matt Hardy fan.
Well, you know,
unless he was packaged as a tag team with Jeff.
I don't know.
But right now, I'm really digging the guy. When he was wrestling in Extreme Rising and shit like that, every time I see him on a card, I'd be like, oh. No, no.
You didn't like...
he was all fat at the time.
You didn't like his ROH stuff, though?
No. Dude,
really?
I didn't like him part of Scum. I didn't like his shit against Rhino. I didn't like him against Steen. I didn't like any of it. I wasn't into Matt Hardy, man. I wasn't into it at all. I think he just half-assed a lot of stuff.
Well, it's pretty cool, though. I like it all. It's good. I'm glad.
This is for sure, because this is like a whole new side to Matt Hardy. He was never known for, being charismatic or anything like that, right? He was a guy taking some bumps. I mean, Jeff Hardy took most of the bumps, but Matt Hardy was basically known for his ladder spots and shit like that. The dude wasn't known for being good on the mic or doing good segments or anything like that. This is brand new. This is something he's never really done. He's been wrestling for what? 20 years?
Yeah.
20 plus years. 22, 23 years?
Let's face it. Matt Hardy was the Robert Gibson of the...
Oh, for sure. He is definitely the Marty Jannetty.
Get the hot tag, come in, and just, get in, get out.
We appreciate the hot tag.
Thank you, JR.
Oh,
we appreciate you.
Jim Ross.
We appreciate Bobby Anthem for finding that clip of JR.
I appreciate Bobby Anthem every week. Bobby tweets us every week, and we appreciate that.
He's a good dude.
Absolutely.
With that said, anything else you want to talk about as far as Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt?
I don't know. I think we kind of knocked it out. They were different, but definitely had some similarities. But one definitely. I don't know.
See, like I do. Which one? Like I said, you can't compare them, dude. It's hard.
You could put a big argument for which one is better, and you could probably a never-ending argument.
I mean, I overall, I think Final Deletion has more replay value than that. But I enjoyed them equally, I would say. Like I really enjoyed the Wyatt thing as well. You know what I want to see, Boxman? Mm-hmm. I want to see them do a fucking match outside and like have like alligators and shit involved. Like all kinds of crazy shit. You know what I mean, dude?
Yeah, that could be an insurance.
I want alligators. That's what I want. I want fucking Bray Wyatt sitting on a truck just eating fucking handfuls of crayfish. You know what I mean? They're just like fucking falling out of his mouth. Dude is going crazy. There's alligators in the back. Oh, you can do this. Come on. WWE. Yeah, there you go.
This could be...
wow. We agree on something, Tommy.
This could be...
you're thinking that's actually good what you're saying. Oh. I agree.
Ooh.
Yeah, we should have alligators. I mean, we need more alligators.
Yeah. This could be an insurance liability. I just want you to know that. But
dude, they can be CGI. I mean, dude, we had fucking Matt Hardy pop up as a hologram in one of those drones. You know what I mean? You can use CGI. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not saying get real alligators and have Bray Wyatt wrestle them, but you can even just take shots of them. You don't even need to involve the alligators per se. You can have them in the background. You can just do different stuff with it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying have like one of the alligators attack like. Big E and drag him into the, lake.
That'll be funny, but that'll be funny.
It'd be great. I mean, they can do it with CGI. They have studios and stuff for that, so they can make it happen. It's just like that's not quote unquote PG, So I understand why they wouldn't do it, but it's an animal. It's not against any kind of rules or anything like that to have some alligators in the back or show them in the lake or maybe fucking Luke Harper is grabbing a dead one and carrying it around. They can use a fake one, it's fine. I'm not saying kill an alligator for this,
Oh, I know. I got you.
Use a prop. Use a prop.
All right, use a prop. I got you. I'm down. You know what? Why don't we just, you want to just knock out? I have 2 TNA things. You want to knock them out while I'm here?
I'm guessing one is Mr. Moose himself, right?
Okay, 3 TNA things. One is Moose did debut for TNA. We were pretty much talking about this last week that we were wondering if he really was, so
yeah,
looks like he did. There was actually video of it, which I believe is kind of running around.
Did they use the same intro? His theme song?
I did not know. I don't know at all. I have no clue.
Yeah. I listened. I mean, I watched it, but the volume was super low, so I couldn't tell. But I saw that people were doing the moves, so I just assumed it was the same song. But that'd be cool if you can use the same song.
Yeah.
Really quick, On Point Wrestling this Saturday. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to make it, but On Point Wrestling, there's a deathmatch tournament. You can check that out. Friend of the show, Matt Tremont, Louis Ramos, plenty of other guys, Danny Havoc, Connor Claxton. Definitely check that out. Jeff Cannonball. So quick plug to them. Check that out this weekend if you're in the area. What else we got, man? We got Lesnar, obviously. Let's get into that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go back to TNA later. Cool.
Well, Brock Lesnar, obviously. I think this is the first UFC pay-per-view that I've watched in, I don't even know, dude. Probably like 12 years, maybe. I don't even know.
Meanwhile, Brock wins unanimous decision, went all 3 rounds. No one was expecting it to go through the distance. I think a lot of people were expecting a first-round knockout by either guy.
Well, mostly Mark Hunt. I think he was in favor.
Yeah. Meanwhile, but I think Brock looked fucking amazing for 5 years off. Like, really just... And I'll tell you, man, he looked happy to be there.
Yeah, dude. He was like a baby in a candy store.
Yeah, he looked very happy to be there. Let's see. The first fight I saw was the Cormier fight. A lot of people I saw, Cormier's so fucking boring. Yeah, he is. He's the fucking Floyd Mayweather of the UFC. His fighting is not flashy, but it's boring and effective. It works. He wins.
I don't even know who that is. I just watched the Brock and the main event.
Yeah. The main event.
How long was this pay-per-view?
Saturday.
No, how long was it?
4 hours.
Damn, that's long.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be longer. Didn't it start at like 7?
No, I think their pay-per-view started 8 or 9 everywhere else. Maybe 8. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's like over 3. It's like 2.5, 3, or like 3:15. They overrun, but
it's like a wrestling show.
All right, yeah. The prelims did start at 8, so yeah. If you watch prelims and everything, you'd be there from 8 to 1.
Ooh.
What?
That's way too long.
This was UFC 200. But you did watch those girls, man. How brutal did I tell you they were going to be before they even started the fight?
Well, really quick, as far as Brock, I was honestly shocked, and I think this proves that he really was unhealthy when he was his prior time in UFC, and you can tell the guy was older, but obviously a lot more healthy than he was, and in better shape than before he left.
Yeah,
and honestly, I think his price went up, dude, because as soon as that contract expires, he's going to want to do UFC. He's confident, Now he's not going to question himself at all. He's going to be like, I went in there and I fucking whooped that dude's ass.
Well, I already saw some rumors that he might be fighting again very soon.
What, is it for the New York show?
Very soon, from what I saw. I forgot.
I think it's going to be the New York show at Madison Square Garden because it's going to be the first time that UFC is going to New York.
I think you were right. I think that might be exactly what the show is.
It has to be it.
Look, I don't know what he did, but CM Punk is hating life again because Brock swoops in and
there you go.
Steals his thunder.
Dude, but this is a huge risk for WWE though, because I don't know, dude. If I was Vince, I'd really question all this, because the guy gets hurt, man. Imagine before Royal Rumble, before WrestleMania, dude, you're fucked, man. You're paying this dude all this money, and
I know, but you do what you look. Brock will just walk out. He doesn't need WWE's money. He doesn't need the money.
I know he doesn't need it, but he still needs to appear, man. He has a contract. He can't just walk out. It's not fucking...
Dude.
We're not talking about ECW.
Do you know how easy it is? You know how easy it is to get out of a contract, bro. Come
on.
I
don't know, man. This is WWE. These are guys that fucking took down Jim Neidhart's pro wrestling tees store because apparently Jim Neidhart couldn't fucking sell shirts. No. All the five shirts he sells every fucking 3 months,
I
they
don't
could
know,
let
man.
that guy get that $45 in his pocket.
But I mean, listen, WWE got some shit out of this too. They got 2 commercials on during the pay-per-view.
Right, and one for the game, right?
Right. So I mean, they got they got some stuff out of it too.
Yeah,
it's
but
not like
is
that.
it worth it to risk Brock? Dude, Brock is the biggest draw they have, right? Yes, without a question.
He's gonna heal, dude. Listen, no one's breaking Brock's arm. I'm gonna tell you that now. The worst I mean,
how do you know that? He can break his own arm by accident.
Oh,
shit happens.
I mean he could do that training for wrestling. I mean,
right. But this is obviously a high risk of that.
He could fall out of a tree stand.
Now, unless they're getting a pay cut from UFC, I really don't see this being worth it. Man.
You never know. You never know. I don't know what
unless he makes a deal with what's his name, Dana White.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he makes a deal with him, like, hey, dude, if he gets hurt before SummerSlam, or if he gets hurt before WrestleMania, if he's out and we have to pay him still, you're gonna have to cover that. This is a risk that we're taking. Unless he agrees to something like that. Otherwise, on WWE's behalf, like that just seems stupid. It's not worth it.
Or maybe they make a deal to get Ronda Rousey over there for a little while, or who knows what they can do. But I would say this: Vince isn't going to let him do it unless WWE gains something from this venture, deal, whatever you want to call it.
I think Vince was probably hoping that Brock was going to lose. Just so he can get it out of his system.
Much better for that might be one, but on the other hand, it's much better for WWE that he won. You saw the memes coming out there with here's the fake wrestler kicking the UFC fighter's ass.
memes,
whatever.
Memes, boo.
Whatever.
Same thing.
Fucking tomato, bitch.
Fucking millennials.
There you go. That women's fight though, that was fucking brutal, man. That Brazilian chick. Holy shit,
Andrea Nunes.
I don't know, man. Holy shit, I wouldn't want to piss her off, dude.
I told the women's fights are brutal. Always fucking brutal, man. Always. And
she went in on her, man. She fucking just from the beginning, dude.
And the second she smelled blood, she took her back, put her in the rear naked. It was over.
First round.
It's over.
That match, fight. I'm sorry. What was that? 40 seconds, maybe a minute.
It was quick, and then next thing you know,
it's over, Johnny. It's over.
You gotta play that movie.
Something I found that you posted on Facebook.com/group/THT podcast.
I did?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
The Ryback shirt. Which is like a parody of the Bullet Club shirt. His is Buffet Club.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a fork and a knife instead of the machine guns.
Mm-hmm. He's going to join that lawsuit club, motherfucker.
Right, dude. Yeah, this is stupid. Listen, man, indie wrestlers do this, you know what I mean? But they're selling 30 shirts. Ryback, you can't do that, man. You come on, dude. You should know better. You work for a publicly traded company. Don't they put these guys through some kind of classes, to understand business and what they can do and what they can't do?
Can you see Ryback in class?
Duh.
This is stupid.
That'll be funny.
I need 5 more chickens.
Can I go to the bathroom in the cafeteria? I'm always hungry.
Fuck.
Dude.
That'll be funny, to be honest.
Oh, Jesus,
I wouldn't be surprised if he starts growing horns out of his head.
Huh?
Say.
That dude, man.
Is he the devil?
That probably a lot of
the El Diablo?
injections.
El Diablo?
El Diablo.
El Diablo.
El Diablo.
He's a chupacabra.
Did you see Taz and Rock going at it on Twitter?
No. No. Please tell me you have actual tweets.
Well, I don't, but it wasn't.
Motherfucker.
It's over here. It's over.
Taz.
Basically, The Rock is doing a show on YouTube where he gets fans to cut a promo of the week.
Okay, I saw that.
Taz has been doing this for the last year on his radio show, and he tagged The Rock in like 4 or 5 posts saying, "Hey, I've been doing this for a year, and what do you know now? The Rock is doing it." So Rock basically reached out to him, and he was like, "Hey, man, I didn't even know you had a radio show," which is like, hey, right off the bat, cheap shot. And then he was like, "You could have just texted me." And then he just went on. He was like, "Yeah, I just been doing this for a year, and it's shocking to see you do it." And The Rock was just like, "Hey, I'll text you about it. It's no big deal." But Taz was obviously.
Let me explain what The Rock's been doing. The Rock made Forbes' list of the world's highest paid celebrities, which number 1 was Taylor Swift. He was the highest paid actor on the list, coming in at number 19, $64.5 million in earnings. Does Taz really think that he's on The Rock's radar at all?
No.
Who the Rock? Who the fuck is it? Oh, he was that little fucking Oompa Loompa from fucking ECW. I remember this guy. The Rock is making millions. He doesn't give a fuck about Taz.
Dude, Rob Van Dam's not even worried about Taz. You know what I mean? Like, New Jack stopped talking about Taz on Shoota, and that was his number 1 topic. How relevant is he?
I don't know. What the fuck?
All 5'2" of him.
Yeah, The Rock.
Taz.
I didn't even know you had a fucking radio show. I forgot who you were.
I didn't even know he had a fucking neck.
Oh, man.
You hear the stories about him from back in the day in ECW?
Yeah.
Where, like, he had the Team Taz, and they would, like, literally, gather around him and form a circle and basically, like, worship him like a god. And if a wrestler wanted to speak to Taz, he would have to, like, go through them. It's like, dude, what?
Oh, most of the stories I heard are of, like, Bubba Ray saying what a pussy he is, and New Jack saying what a pussy Taz is. And
pick which hand. That's what that whole thing came from.
That's really where all the stories I've heard about Taz are not good. Really,
well, you've heard the one with Rob Van Dam, right? Him slapping him.
Yeah.
Tommy, have you heard about this?
No.
What?
What?
All right. Well, basically, Rob Van Dam and Taz got in an argument, and Rob Van Dam had enough of his shit. So he told him, pick which hand. And I guess he chose one of his hands, and he proceeded to go ahead and slap the shit out of him.
Taz.
And Taz walked away, according to New Jack and Rob Van Dam.
He doesn't seem like...
I would tell Taz to sit down, but he's not tall enough to even sit down, so he can just be standing.
I tell Taz to sit down, but I think he already is.
He's naturally sitting.
He's always sitting, isn't he?
He'll be crawling by the time he's 55. You'll have to get down on the ground to take a photo op with him.
All the Taz hate.
I never liked Taz, really.
On Smackdown, I like Taz.
I liked him in ECW,
right.
But once he left and he went to WWE, I was like, oh, dude, this is Taz.
On Smackdown,
I thought this dude was really from Brooklyn and
Isn't he from Brooklyn?
I don't know, man. He's probably from Manhattan. I don't think that dude's from.
No,
Brooklyn.
He's from Red Hook, New Jersey, or Red.
No, Red Hook, Brooklyn. That's. I wouldn't even give him Jersey, man. I think it's Jersey. Give Jersey a bad name. I don't think Jersey wants to claim Taz. Don't give him to Jersey. You can go to like Connecticut. He's probably from Connecticut.
Let me look this up.
Oh, Tommy. Yeah, do some Googling, Tommy.
Wow, holy shit.
Tommy's going to add to the show tonight?
Tommy, you're getting a bonus.
Holy fuck. Tommy made the banner and he's coming out.
Yeah, dude, we're giving
bonus cannoli.
Tommy
5% raise.
Tommy has broke the closet down finally.
Brooklyn. Taz, Brooklyn.
Wait, he came out the closet?
No.
No, not yet. Not yet.
You're still in? I thought that was the big news. I thought Boxman was saying. Huh?
Anyway, Taz is from Brooklyn, New York.
Holy shit.
Well, by the sound of it, you definitely.
We struck a nerve.
What's with all? You talk about Taz, and then
Yo, are you sure? Are you sure that you're not reading like some like kayfabe site that says he's like don't read it off of kayfabenews.com, or, a legitimate site.
No, I don't go on those sites. I just go on 41 Mania and Wrestling Inc. to get my news.
Yeah, Wrestling Inc.
But yet you don't like wrestling, but you read wrestling news. That makes so much sense.
You're allowed to read the news so you know what's going on.
It's so weird.
Okay.
Well,
so I know what you're talking about.
Why do you want to know what's going on when you don't like it? Why, man? I don't understand. Why?
We're in the business of talking about pro.
We're in the business of talking.
Where the fuck
you're right.
What
You're
business
right,
are we in?
He made the banner. He got in the business.
I'm in the packaging business.
In his radio show, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
If this was a business, me and Shaheen would be making money. We're paying money to do this.
It's hilarious.
Money.
We are in the business of
just talking about this damn fake sport. Turn the show into a USA show, then I'll guarantee you get more ratings.
Holy fuck, Tommy.
I'm so wasted. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just don't get all the Taz hate. That's all I want to know. Why are you hating on Taz? I don't get it.
Because he's easy. He's
I like
easy.
Taz on Smackdown as commentator. That's why I like Taz.
That's fine. I liked him in ECW. Shaheen liked him in ECW. You liked him on SmackDown. There's no hate. We all had a point where we liked him.
The only time I liked him was when he debuted at the Rumble against Kurt Angle. I thought that was great.
Yeah, his debut.
I did like his match against Triple H where he got buried. I thought that was kind of a quote unquote dream match. ECW champion versus WWE champion. That was cool. But he got pinned, obviously, which a lot of people shat on that. But it's like, dude, I understand. Like WWE champion's not laying down for Taz. Like, come on, dude.
Triple H definitely isn't laying down for Taz.
Dude, come on. Triple H he barely fucking laid down for Hulk Hogan, man. Stop it.
He goes up to my nipples. I'm not laying down for him. Fuck you.
Taz would definitely have to polish his balls for him to lay down for him, which would be easy access because he's right at his balls anyway.
Oh, here, I'll just put my hand down there and scrub him up for you. What do you say about that?
Everybody just teabags Taz's forehead while they're walking.
Oh man, hold on, no. Oh jeez,
take turns.
Oh, damn.
What the fuck are you teabagging me for? Come on.
That's my Taz. I suck at Taz. Oh well.
I think Taz sucks at being Taz.
Taz sucks at life.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
All right, let's leave him alone. I mean, he's in the same little business we're in.
Oh yeah.
Podcast is a podcast, bro. A podcast is a podcast, isn't it?
No, Taz actually does an actual radio show. He's on Radio. You know that, right?
Right.
He's on ESPN Radio.
I don't.
Yeah, he's on ESPN Radio. He's See, thank you, Smark. I'm glad Smark liked my Taz impression.
Apparently, Daniel Bryan is going to be the general manager for SmackDown.
Perfect.
I said that.
So that'll be cool, I guess.
That'd be fine with me.
Who's Stephanie picked?
Look, they want a way to get him back on TV. This is a great way to do it.
Yeah.
The guy is fucking likable. He's fucking likable. He connects with half of these fucking hipsters, Spencers, that are fucking watching wrestling right now.
You really have a hate for Spencer now, don't you? You've been shitting on Spencer for 3 weeks.
That was you last week.
That was you.
It was you.
Where is he? Come out of the closet. Come out of the closet, Spencer.
You said Spencer was in the hipster closet last week, not me.
No, that was a couple weeks ago.
That was you said something last week too.
I'll probably say it every week. But Tommy's waiting for Spencer to come out the closet so he can. He has a man crush, man.
Look,
no, I'm just saying, where is the bro? That's all I'm saying. Where are you, bro?
I got no problem with Spencer. Spencer's awesome. I got no problem with Spencer. He's a little hipster. I mean, look, I told you, he's even too hipster to podcast. That's hardcore hipster, dude. That's like fucking like the hippest of the hipsters.
He said the only way he would be calling in, he doesn't want to use electricity. The only way he would call in is through a tin can and a fucking string.
But he would give us an extraordinary xylophone.
Only way.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next thing. Game Changer Wrestling, which is partnering up with John Zandig again.
Wait a minute. We just stopped the Taz hate like that? That's it? We just done?
Oh, you want to talk more about the 5-foot midget?
No, I'm done now. You totally ruined me. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I thought 10 minutes of Taz talk was enough for the week. Jesus.
10 minutes of Taz talk and I'm tired. Go ahead, Shane.
Yeah, 10 minutes of Taz talk is always too much. Game Changer Wrestling is coming to the ECW Arena. Right there in Swanson Street. If you want to go and fucking shed a tear for the arena, you can do that. But this will be a great show. It's going to be a tribute to Trent Acid. Rest in peace to Trent Acid. It's going to be a tournament. Definitely check that out.
You going?
I'm definitely going.
Okay.
If it wasn't for this show, I probably wouldn't be. I'm really trying to avoid the arena as much as possible.
You had said that.
You heard my last rant about it last show I went to. I fucking hated it.
Yeah, but was that ECW or was that more the CZW
it's the arena.
You?
It's the arena. It's the arena, dude.
All right.
Because they have their own security and stuff. You know what I mean? Like whether it's House of Hardcore there, whether it's Ring of Honor, whether it's any other promotion, CZW, they have their own security. And like $45 for general admission. It's like, dude, come on. Who's trying to pay that? General admission, not like front row or anything. Like just general admission. It's just, I don't know. It's always at the arena. And, parking is a pain in the ass now. Fucking, you can't tailgate outside. It's super hipster. You know what I mean?
Right.
They got fucking cops with guns and all that. It's just unnecessary. But Game Changer Wrestling, definitely check this out. Matt Tremont versus John Zandig is going to be one of the headliners for the next show, and it's also going to have Teddy Hart versus Chris Dickinson, which I will be at. Smiley is also announced for that show. They're basically qualifying matches for the Trent Acid Cup, so definitely check that out. Other than that, one thing that I'm not. I mean, obviously you don't keep up with CZW, but I think you'd probably find it hilarious. You know how DJ Hyde literally got buried at the Tournament of Death, right? You remember how John Zandig on our show was saying he's going to bury him, and we didn't think he meant literally, but yeah, he literally buried the guy. So in storyline, John Zandig is taking over CZW again, correct?
Okay.
DJ Hyde, a month later, is doing a no-rope barbed wire match out in like Cleveland or whatever the fuck, and it's like, dude, like, we get it. Like, we know it's fake. We get it. You're like, yeah, I know you're the boss. Like, Zandig's not. I get it. It's fine,
dude. He's the
but don't insult my intelligence.
He's the John Cena of CZW.
It's so terrible. It just does not make any. It's already, without the feud even starting, it's already going down the shitter. You know what I mean? Like, he just ruined the whole thing. Next time he's on, I have to ask him about it. Like, dude, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, you gotta.
Why? Why would you do that? I guess it's because it's not in, like, Philly, New Jersey. They don't consider, like, they just assume that doesn't count. I don't fucking know. It's terrible.
What happens in Delaware stays in Delaware. I don't know.
It's not even in Delaware. I think it's out in the Midwest somewhere.
Well, whatever. Who knows? I don't know.
Any thoughts on Darren Young winning that Rumble?
Make Darren Young straight again. That's what I say.
Jesus Christ, man!
I came up with.
We do not co-sign with this fucking guy.
I do not co-sign what Tommy just said. As a matter of fact, we might need to just do a little. Hold on, Tommy.
We need to slap the fuck out of Tommy.
Come on, I made the character up.
Rewind. Never happened. Never happened.
That never happened. Right. Okay,
Darren Young, Raw.
Darren Young on Raw. Is his new gimmick gonna be that he just doesn't know he won matches?
That'd be a better gimmick than he is in already. I mean,
okay,
it's terrible what he's doing.
Yeah, oh God, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. You're stumbling. You don't even know what to say about the guy.
I don't.
But I don't know, man. If he's, I mean, I guess he's gonna win the title. Like, is that really exciting? Is anybody looking forward to that? I think this is going to be a failed gimmick, man. I really don't see this going.
Oh, I think it's already failed. I think it failed before it started.
Right.
They're not giving him the title. No, they're going to keep the title on Miz. I think. Doesn't Miz actually have a movie coming out soon?
Oh, dude, they shit on their own fucking movies all the time.
Oh, God, do they? They call their own movies B-rated movies and shit.
Yeah, they call them a B celebrity all the time, and it's like, dude, that's your headline celebrity as far as movies. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Yeah, that whole match was kind of weird and odd. The whole match, I thought, was that whole little beginning segment. But, yeah, Darren Young is going to be going up against Miz for the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay, I thought he was going against Rusev. I don't know why.
No, Ryder is going against Rusev.
Oh, okay.
Where the fuck? What kind of bizarro world are we in where Zack Ryder is on TV again?
Dude, and he won 3 matches last week on WWE television.
Yeah.
He was on NXT, he was on SmackDown apparently, and he was on Raw.
Yeah, you listened to Solomon last week, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, I cannot fucking believe that this guy actually won 3 fucking matches in a week.
I did too, and that's the second thing you've said that I heard on his show today.
I was like, wow, dude, that is a fucking record breaker right there.
They're, 2.5 years too late. They're giving Ryder the old pushki,
I guess better late than never, but never thought that would happen.
No, you know what? Good for him. He stuck it out. When let's face it, a lot of people probably would have gotten frustrated and left the company. He stuck it out, man, and it might be paying off for him that he did.
Thoughts on Roman Reigns' suspension being used in the angle? Do you think they're doing it correctly? Like Jericho mentioned it, and he said they just have to because he's the face of the company, basically, and they've invested so much, so they have no choice other than to acknowledge.
Oh yeah,
his suspension and probably just
they can't ignore it. Definitely not. I thought what Rollins did was actually pretty fucking funny. I actually liked that little segment he did in the ring. It was funny.
I like that whole interaction with Rollins and Ambrose.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good.
Ambrose is so much better when he's the champion. You can tell he actually cares. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Have you noticed he's so much more passionate as a champion?
Dude, I'm telling you, he cut the fucking promo. I've seen some of his promos on YouTube. I still think this was one of his best promos I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I loved it. I love the what. He walks away to calm down for a minute. His head is twitching. I love it. I love everything he's doing. I think it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I know Tommy disagrees. No one cares about fucking Dean Ambrose.
What is he, fucking hanging out for heroin? What the fuck? A heroin addict? What is he? Seriously.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
He's a fucking regular dude is what he is. Why? What?
How is he a regular dude when Michael Cole says, Linty Fringe?
I don't know.
That's what Cole says.
Okay, what's your point?
Well, he's definitely not a regular dude. I mean, he strokes his fist and he gets magical powers. He's definitely not regular.
Cole says
no, I'm basically saying, look, he comes out in jeans and a fucking tank top. If you fucking look at, I'm in fucking jeans and a fucking tank top right now. Well, I had a shirt on over it because I had my gun on.
You're the Ambrose lover.
Please watch what you wear around Tommy. You know he gets excited when you stand up.
I know.
Yeah, bro.
It gets weird. It gets weird.
My shirt's tucked in. It's okay. I'm not going to show it.
I
know Tommy can't handle my midriff, so.
They always got to discredit my good name, these people. Seriously, why me?
You're in the audio business now, man. You're in the wrestling business.
Wrestling business, Tommy.
We got
old school wrestling. We
got to rib you in the wrestling business, man.
Listen,
you rib me every week. What is this,
Tommy?
You're in the week in a row. I'm back.
You're in the wrestling audio business, dude.
You are so lucky. You are lucky.
Love.
Tommy, you are just lucky. Neither me or Shaheen has asked you to send us a bag so we can shit in it. Okay?
I know.
That's all I'm gonna say.
You're some weird.
Can I take a shit first though? I don't want to have like Boxman's shit. Stinking up.
Oh, wait a minute. I said one of us. I didn't say both of us were going to shit in his bag. One at a time.
I thought we were going to... The hot tag, I thought we were going to tag team with the shit, too.
No. He's got to unhear this. I got to unhear this.
You know what? Tommy's got a point. Let's just move on from this before we get too bad.
I really want to take a shit on it.
Yeah, Ambrose love box, man.
Did you see Stephanie botch on fucking Raw and almost kill herself?
Yeah, I rewound it a few times.
Did
you? It's hilarious.
Here was the best line Stephanie had. They were talking to who were they talking to? in the back, Rollins, when he asked to do the Rollins report, and Shane looks over at Stephanie and goes, "This one's all you." And Stephanie goes, "That's just how I like it."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So,
Creepy.
for anyone who ever by any chance may get to bang Stephanie, she likes it all on her.
Yeah, squirting. Poor Nicholas.
I don't know. That was good.
I got one more thing, and then I don't know what else you got as far as news. But Smark actually posted this up on our Facebook page. The full PWG Battle of Los Angeles lineup has been released.
Ooh, go ahead. I know you love
Are you ready
it.
for these names?
Oh, I'm so ready.
It's pretty decent. It's pretty fucking decent.
I am. Hold on.
You ready?
Now I'm ready. Okay, go ahead.
You want a countdown for it? Are you that ready or like halfway ready?
What do you want, like a drum roll or something?
I think you're like halfway excited. I don't think it's worth a drum roll.
Not a drum roll? All right. You want a dramatic sound?
Yeah.
You want what do you want?
We can even play the X-Files, you know? Like we got motherfucking Dalton Castle coming from Ring of Honor to PWG. We got Cody Rhodes. We got Pentagon Jr.
Paragon.
Stop it. We got Jushin Thunder Liger coming from Japan. Dude, can you imagine Jushin Liger versus Pentagon Jr.? Talk about a dream match.
Holy
PWG,
shit.
I am begging you, please make this happen.
Shaheen's dick is hard.
The indie whores.
The indie hoes getting hot.
Indie whores got boners, and the indie whore women got wet from just the thought of Jushin Liger versus Pentagon. Please make that happen. I need to see this. This needs to happen. Cody Rhodes, Dalton Castle, Jushin Thunder Liger, Pentagon Jr., Jeff Cobb, Mark Haskins, Pete Dunne, Sami Callihan, Tommy End, phenomenal talent, Trevor Lee, Adam Cole, John Morrison, Jack Gallagher, don't know who that is, Chris Hero, Mark Andrews, great talent, Ricochet, Matthew Riddle, Marty Scurll, Matt Sydal, Kyle O'Reilly, Phoenix, Zack Sabre Jr., Will Ospreay, and Kamatachi. Holy shit, what a fucking lineup, man.
Wow.
Holy motherfucking shit, man. Kyle O'Reilly, Phoenix, Zack Sabre, motherfucking Matt Sydal, Sami Callihan, Tommy N, Cody Rhodes, Dalton Castle, Jushin Liger, Pentagon Jr., John Morrison.
Whoa.
All they were missing, all they needed was a Teddy Hart and a Jack Evans, and I would have been happy.
You are going to calm down.
Calm down. What the world is going on?
If
Baseball.
we had Chris Dickinson in this...
Oh, Dirty Daddy. Baseball. Baseball. Okay.
Baseball? He does love baseball.
No, you're supposed to think baseball. Anyway.
I don't know. He does love baseball, too. Chris Dickinson fucking should have been in this, though, man. Him and Jack Evans and Teddy Hart, I would have loved to see in that.
All right.
Well, this is going to be a good time. I'll definitely.
That does sound good. Actually, that sounds right up your fucking alley.
It should be right up everybody's alley. If you like Lucha Underground, Ring of Honor, and anything, it's basically a combination of, Ring of Honor, New Japan, and Lucha Underground, which I can't ask for much more. I'm happy.
Ring of Underground, New Japan?
Mm-hmm. The Japanese Ring of Underground. Japan's Ring of Underground.
Okay. I like mine better. Anyway. All right. So that's all you got?
That's all I got, man. That's all I got. It's been a slow week in the wrestling business.
Oh,
Unless
no.
Sir Tommy over here has some topics, since he's in the wrestling business.
I got a couple before Tommy gets into it.
All right.
Because I know Tommy is just going to talk some bullshit about Vince Russo or fucking...
No, fuck all that.
All right. Well, let's...
Oh, no. Take that one back.
I will not take that one back. I will take it back, and I will take a shit on it, and I will hand it to you.
Yeah, that's a good trade, isn't it? Yeah, go on, Bucks, man.
What happened? All
I don't know, he's telling you to go on. He's
Okay. We've all been hearing rumors Billy Corgan may be getting a little bit of ownership in TNA. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, report that Smashing Pumpkins frontman gave TNA money for their last set of tapings in exchange for a percentage of ownership. So he definitely already has some ownership. More rumors are going around that TNA is probably going to have to be sold soon. So maybe Billy Corgan will be the owner of TNA soon.
That might be decent. You don't mean Billy Corgan, though. According to Doug, his name is Pumpkin. He's the Pumpkin.
I really got confused, but I think you understood my confusion when I explained it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gaborik does look like a big pumpkin.
Yeah, he does.
So right. UFC sold for $4 billion, and TNA will sell for $40.
Oh.
Plus tax tag, and title. Tax tag and title.
Maybe 4,000. 4,000. That's good. Would you pay?
You know what? Honestly, try not to joke. What would you really pay for TNA? Seriously,
I would pay nothing. Are you asking what I think it's worth?
Yeah, like okay. TNA says, okay, you can have it, you can run it the way you want, you can do whatever you want. Can you fix this company? Okay, I'll buy it for how much? You're rich, you have unlimited money in your bank, you can your wish has been granted.
Well, I mean, that's not real. I mean, if I have as much money to, if I don't have to worry about it, then it doesn't matter. I'll just buy it for whatever.
But I was just about to say you had big titty bitches everywhere, and you can fucking do what you want.
Okay.
You should have let me finish. I was about to. You know what? Big titty bitches are at my house now. You go ahead. What are you going to buy TNA for?
You got Nicole Bass at your house, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. I think I wouldn't pay any more than $300,000 for it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not forget they do have a library. They did have some.
Dude,
wait.
Come on.
Wait.
That is not selling shit.
Hold on. They do have
the old days.
They did have the old stuff. Did do very well. You've got access to those old pay-per-views they used to do. You would also have some material that WWE would want, Sting material, a couple of guys that they brought over. So you do have some value. I seriously think you could see, honestly, I wouldn't put it past someone to probably like $2 million. Seriously, I'm dead serious, dude. And if you get the talent they have now, probably insane. 2.5.
No, I agree.
2.5 million, I think would be a fair price.
How much did WCW sell for?
$1.
It was never. It was never.
No, it was out there. They put it out there.
There was a approximate number.
It was like 3 or 4 million, if that.
Sales.
And WCW, you can't even compare that to TNA. I mean, come on.
Well, no.
You know what I mean? Like TNA, dude, you're not going to be able to do anything with that library. You're not going to get more than 50,000 subscribers if you put out.
You know what? I'd actually. No. You know what? If you bought it, I don't know. Let's see. It says. When I would have Googled it, I really don't know. Chris Jericho price if you wanted it. Priced it.
Chris Jericho got to do with it.
I'm reading quickly.
They
to
offered
see if
it to
anyone,
Chris Jericho, and he said no thanks.
The entire video library for $2.2 million plus fees and legal costs. Yep, purchase World Entertainment for the 24 undercard wrestlers and the entire for $2.2 million. Okay, so I'm wrong. So I'm going to say 1.5, 1.
Dude, I would maybe give him $500,000.
I'm going to go 1 to 1.5. Anywhere between there would probably be a good fair price.
Nah, I wouldn't. I'd have to agree to disagree.
All right.
Well, this will be the question of the night. If you're calling in, we'll ask you how much you would buy TNA for, and you can't say for nothing. You can't say I'm not going to buy it. You have to throw a number out.
Let's be professional, people.
Yeah, don't say $5 fucking.
Come on, we're in a business here, people. Come on.
All right, what else you got, Boxman?
What else do I have? TNA Impact, real quick, I was curious to see what their ratings were going to be this week after the final deletion segment. Wasn't great, wasn't horrible. Up from the week before last, they drew 358,000 viewers, down 13%, but up from the 322,000 the week before last. So they're still doing okay. They still kept a little momentum going, and I haven't watched TNA, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I mean, they got a couple thousand people that are watching more than they were before, and that's thanks to Matt Hardy, to be honest, and the drones
and Brother Nero.
Oh, for sure,
Brother Nero.
All right, what else you got?
Say it like
I have 2 John Cena stories.
Oh, no, it's just gonna kill me.
One of them you're actually you're gonna like one of them. One of them you're not gonna like. One of them you know what? You're actually gonna like both of them. Let me do this here.
He's injured.
John Cena continues to make major strides outside the ring. Revealed today that he has signed a new development deal with Left Field Entertainment for unscripted TV and online projects. Basically, they produced that American Grit show that Cena did with Cena's banner of Hard Knocks South production. Together they did that show, so it looks like he's going to get some more TV shows soon, which kind of ties into my next story, is that he does see an end in sight, but he said, I'm going to do this as long as I physically can. There is a definitive end in sight, but man, I'm going to milk it for all that it's worth. And not like I'm going to... Wait. Hold it. Let me finish. Let me finish. You motherfucking cocksucker. And not like I'm going to hang on to my spot, man. I just want to be involved. I want to be able to contribute because the noise and the appreciation like that is such wonderful psychology to be able to manipulate. So, come on,
I fucking hate the guy, dude. This is so, you literally just took my mood from up to 6 feet under. I just died.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right, with that said, join us next week, mixer.com/THT podcast next Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, TuneIn Radio, and I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
Does that make it better? Does that make it better?
Dude, this guy's never gonna leave.
You never give up. Never give up.
Dude, that makes it so much worse that's his fucking slogan, because he'll have to live up to that. He'll have to do it. And I don't want him to do it. I don't want to see those fucking towels. I don't want to see the purple towels. I'm tired of it, man.
Don't worry. It'll be yellow next week. It'll be yellow.
I'm begging you. Please give up.
Yep.
Do you think there's ever been any Make-A-Wish kids that hated John Cena?
Yes.
And they just asked him to retire as their wish?
Yeah, they were probably no, some kid was probably give me Daniel Bryan, and they're like, oh, well, fuck, he's retiring.
You can have John.
Send John Cena, and the kid's like, oh, fuck that guy. That wasn't my wish.
Well, dude. I think all right, that's enough John Cena for me. That's my dose.
The camp is here.
All right.
Stop showing up.
Neville seems to have returned. Spoiler alert, on SmackDown. So,
and he grew a beard.
He did? I didn't see the pictures, honestly.
And he grew a beard. Now he looks less weird.
Did it make his ears less?
No, but at least I don't know. It just adds a little bit to him, so he looks a little bit more manly instead of just weird.
Hey, it's working for Zack Ryder.
I think nothing works for Zack Ryder.
No, seems to be. I talked about Stephanie.
I don't know whose lap he's sitting on in the back.
I don't know. So, all right. Real quick, let's change this. Let's do this real quick. We had talked about how Shane is probably going to get Daniel Bryan over on SmackDown. Who does Stephanie pick as her GM?
Triple H.
Helmsley.
I think so too.
It's so easy, Triple H.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's say they decide to go not the obvious.
They should just shock everybody. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so who would your shock be, Tommy? If
I was saying Bischoff, but you were bagging. But I'm just saying, Triple H has been their authority for how long now? 3 years? I'm just saying. I'm speaking normal here.
Tom, exactly. Speak normally. Let's get to reality. It's not going to be Bischoff.
No, it could be. I mean, he's not too out of line. I mean, it's definitely possible.
No way.
If you're trying to step out of
exactly
line, it's not going. If you're saying it's not going to be Triple H and we have to choose somebody else, Bischoff is very likely. I mean,
I was on Twitter denying it, so I don't know.
Like, definitely not Guerrero, because holy shit, man! Oh my god!
No, Vicky's
not stand her. Holy
Vicky has a job.
No,
Vicky's got a job doing nursing. She just went to school for nursing or something like that.
That's another face that just irritates the fuck out of me.
Yep.
Dude, you can pay me enough to lay next to her, man. There's no way. No way, dude. She's. Oh,
do you think she was like really hot when she was young?
No, never, absolutely not. You crazy?
Well, you look crazy, don't you, Boxman?
Oh,
what you holding?
I look high. I don't look crazy.
And then that voice. Oh my god.
Oh, the voice.
Excuse me. Seriously, bro. Stop
terrible.
that.
It's terrible.
You think she coaches? You think she coaches during sex?
Oh god.
Excuse me, not hard enough.
Oh, Jesus.
Excuse me.
Oh man, that's a total turn off.
More to the left.
Excuse me.
Deeper. What? Did you just fucking say deeper, bitch? Fuck you.
My dick just crawled inside of me.
It turned to shrunk like a shrunken turtle.
Oh, it literally just went inside. So turned off.
Like a frightened turtle.
That's how it felt. If I could describe it in sound bites, that's what it would. Yep, that's how it felt.
Oh man.
Oh Jesus. So Tommy's gonna go with Bischoff. Who would I like to see? That I think might be likely is Mick Foley. I would like to see that. There's not too many people. Honestly, I don't want to see anybody. I don't want a GM.
Does she pick Vince?
Oh, Heyman. Well, that would be just. I mean, I was thinking Vince, but that would be stupid though. Like,
Heyman
would be awesome.
Heyman would be fucking great, but I
would just love that.
I don't know if they would give him that much. He's not.
Well, Stephanie hates him. They don't get along.
He speaks his mind. You son of a man.
And we know it's kayfabe. We don't know he's not actually like in control or anything. But I'm sure, like, if he's playing that character like he was before, like,
right,
he's gonna get his thoughts. Like, that's why he kind of tries to stay away from that. From according to him, stay away from the booking side and the backstage politics and all that stuff is because, like, he gets irritated. He doesn't want to deal with it. He always says that they never really acknowledge his existence when it comes to giving ideas, and they just argue with him about everything. And he'd rather just be worried about Brock because he knows that's a safe spot. Brock is not getting buried, so he doesn't have to stress and fucking have his blood pressure rise, because they're not pushing CM Punk or. If he gets behind guys like Zayn, he's just going to get irritated. And I think he's just too old for the shit, man. He doesn't have time for it. He just wants to focus on Brock, get his paycheck, and he's happy,
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little angry that they're kind of working this whole McMahon thing again into another fucking giant storyline. But
yeah, dude, they're the John Cena's of wrestling too. Man. They're never going away. It's never stopping.
Yeah.
Just give up. If you know what, do what I'm doing now. It'll make it a lot easier. Just accept the fact that the McMahons will always be there and Cena will always be there. That's just, if you can deal with that, fast forward through that shit. That's what I do. It'll be fine. Just watch what you like. Believe me, my Raw is 50 minutes long.
Mine's 10 minutes.
It's because you're a dick.
Oh, come on. We don't need...
Oh, come on.
You're saying like what you like, you just said.
Oh,
like
come on. You called me a dick. Come on, bro.
You said like what you like, bro. You just said.
Come on, bro. Don't call me a dick, bro. My feelings get hurt.
All right.
What Angle? What do you think about Angle?
What, Kurt Angle?
Some people have actually mentioned bringing Kurt Angle back as a GM.
I got one. What do you think about Sting? Remember he was rumored to be a GM?
No.
Someone mentioned that. That could be decent. Which show, though?
I guess Raw.
I could see him more going with Shane than Stephanie.
That's to meet Daniel Bryan on SmackDown.
Well, apparently Daniel Bryan has leaked as far as going to SmackDown.
Well, if they leak it to Dave Meltzer, it's probably fucking wrong. So,
dude, I'm surprised Dave Meltzer doesn't have the scoop on what Roman Reigns got busted for.
He might not be able to say it. So.
Oh, what do you mean? He would definitely say it, dude. That's what he would. He's actually in the wrestling business.
He's in the business.
Tommy, take note.
Melts.
All right, what do you say? You got anything else, man?
Actually, I'm good. You want to take a little breaky break?
Yeah, let's take a quick break, a little 5 to 7 minute break, and we'll be back. You can call in 469-206-4466. Once again, 469-206-4466. Doug will be calling in. He's going to talk about some WCW. I actually watched that episode. I tried. I fell asleep towards the end. Tommy, I don't know how the fuck you said this is your favorite.
I watched it twice in a row.
Well, let's save it for when
shut up.
Shut the fuck up. Let's save it for when we come back.
Thank you.
In a minute.
All right.
And we'll just talk about some WCW.
There you go. We shall return.
Terrible stuff coming up. Terrible stuff.
Horrible. All right. We'll be back, folks. Thank you. All right, we are back from our break. We still got Tommy. We also have Doug on the line with us, and he is going to review Nitro from April 10th, 2000. So give Doug some music, and he can get into it. Here we go. All right. Woohoo!
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to do things a little differently than what I did last week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what I've decided to do is I watched the episode, only had to watch it once. I didn't fall asleep till like the very end. And so what I did was I kind of took my inspiration for doing this review from David Letterman. I was always a huge fan of the top 10 list, so I kind of put together like the top 10 moments that stick out to me the most from this show.
Okay.
And I'm basically going to do like a top 10. It's basically the best moments and worst moments kind of all thrown together.
Perfect. All right, man. Let it roll, Doug.
All right, number 10. Billy Kidman calls out Hulk Hogan.
Okay. What's so funny about that?
Oh, I don't know. Kind of like an ant calling out an elephant, but whatever.
Okay. Do you want me to just run through the list and then we go back and talk about it, or?
Yeah, run through the list.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll see.
All right. That was number 10. Number 9. Mean Gene cuts a promo on Shane Douglas. All right. Number 8. Vampiro cost Sting a match against DDP, and basically cost Sting a shot at the WCW World Title at Spring Stampede. Number 7. This is actually one of my favorite moments from the show. Kevin Nash shoots on Russo and Bischoff and then gets attacked by a debuting Mike Awesome, who was still the ECW champion at the time.
Okay.
All right, number 6. Russo and Bischoff strip all champions of their titles.
Yes.
All right. Number 5, Bischoff drives a Hummer into Hulk Hogan's limo.
The return of the Hummer. The return of the Hummer. What box, man?
I'm just listening.
Number 4, Shane Douglas attacks Ric Flair as Ric Flair is being confronted by Scott Steiner.
And that was funny.
All right.
We'll get more into that as soon as I finish the list. Number 3, Jeff Jarrett breaks a guitar over Kimberly Page's head after DDP beats Sting to earn the right to face Jeff Jarrett for the WCW title at Spring Stampede. Okay, number 2, Jeff Jarrett and Kurt Hennig have what I think is the match of the night until Sean Stasiak debuts and basically botches a move on Kurt Hennig.
Meat.
Okay. That's all Sean Stasiak is good for. And number 1, and this is probably going to sound like a weird number 1 to you guys, but I love the fact that this happened, was Tank Abbott comes out and beats the hell out of Mark Madden.
Oh, definitely a plus.
Yeah.
Definitely a plus.
Okay.
All right. That's good. I like that.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, yeah, so those are the top 10 moments that I took that to me stuck out the most from that episode.
Okay. All right. Cool, man. They are some definite moments. I mean, Tommy asked me what was so funny about Billy Kidman calling out Hulk Hogan. What's so funny about that is Billy Kidman calling out Hulk Hogan.
Well, in terms of storyline, yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that, and here is my issue with Kidman at the time. Okay, he was a member of the Filthy Animals, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, in '99, and the Filthy Animals, we didn't know if they were baby faces or they were heels because they were feuding with the Revolution, yet they were tormenting all the baby faces. And even in the start of 2000, you get Kidman, who, he's wrestling against heels, but, he's such a cocky bastard that none of the baby faces like him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he basically jumped back and he had probably more heel and babyface turns in that time period than Big Show has had today.
Big Show might have the record.
As far as Billy Kidman calling out Hulk Hogan, I'm not going to say I found it funny, but I found it kind of surprising that Hogan actually worked a program with him and let Kidman kind of get the better of him so many times.
Yeah, Hogan was old. By then, he didn't care. He was going to heel and didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But, okay, is there anything else from this list that you guys also want me to elaborate on?
Anything you would like? I know Tommy actually said he had notes on this episode.
Just sort of typed on a notepad, not really.
So you lied?
Not lied, just like little tidbits I took.
Okay, well, tell us your tidbits, and we can add to Doug's tidbits. We can have a little tidbit show. Bits of tids. Go ahead.
Tits. What? So you're saying you didn't like the Kidman-Hogan rivalry? Or whatever feud?
I always found that funny, but go ahead.
Well, the reason Kidman called him out was because Hogan was burying him. Don't you get it? On interviews and all that. That's why he called him out. What did he call him? I forgot what he said. But it's part of the storyline or something. You remember? He called him out.
I know, but it's still funny.
Hogan did an interview like a week or so beforehand, and didn't he bash Kidman or something? Like,
yes, it was bashing him. Like, it was bashing him or about something.
Bashing him about something. That's great. Let's see. Hogan bashes... I have a Hogan bashes Bret Hart here.
Hogan couldn't draw shit to flies or something. He said something along those lines or something, if I recall correctly.
I do have Billy Kidman calling out Hulk Hogan, but that's 5 minutes long. I'm not going to play that. Hulk Hogan tears the kid a new one. I don't know what this. I can't find the exact one, and I'm certainly not going to play a 5-minute ditty. No, I'm not playing the whole thing. But yeah, there it is. But I don't know. I understand it was storyline, but
no, it was reality, and they put it into a storyline.
Look at him standing in the ring together. It's kind of funny. He comes up to he's barely in Hulk Hogan's chin,
and then you get Bischoff into the situation, and we all know what happens here, don't we? The chair shot heard around the world, and Shivani tries to sell it like it's the best thing ever. If you remember correctly,
dude. Tommy, you got to remember Shivani. He was doing his job. Part of your job is to make... I like the guy. I never had a problem with what he was doing. His job is to put over everything he can as good as he can, and that's what he did.
Sarcastic.
Well, a lot of people bitch about, Tony Schiavone made everything so, this is history, this is historical. Yeah, he did his fucking job. Leave him alone.
That's what he was paid to do. I mean, he was WCW's lead announcer, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I mean, it's like telling the fucking guy at McDonald's, don't give me that many fries. Jesus, take it easy. You gave me too many fries.
I don't have a problem with Shivani. I always like Shivani.
I did too. Wrestling commentary, Smark says wrestling commentary isn't about putting the product. It's not anymore. Now it's about plugging Twitter and Facebook and how many hashtag to tweet about the match and how many likes John Cena has and hashtag Cesaro versus Neville and what the fuck?
I would never hashtag that.
Talk about the fucking match.
Talk about what's happening during the show.
There you go. Like, it's about making fun of people while giving obscure sports references no one gives a shit about it. Right, Michael? Michael. All right.
Tommy, was there anything else that stuck out? Stuck out from the show, for you?
Yeah, go ahead, Tommy. What else?
Well, there was so many debuts and run-ins.
Okay.
Did you see those?
Can you tell us any?
I talked about it. I put the Mike Awesome debut on my top 10. Mm-hmm. I mean, because to me, that was the most significant. Well, Sean Stasiak botching a move.
Buff Bagwell interfering.
Yes. I could care less about Buff Bagwell.
There is one thing I will say. April 10th is the exact same day Sam Kinison died in 1994. So this was a special date. Just thought I would mention that. Anyway, Anthony.
Oh no. No.
Oh, Tommy, what's wrong?
I didn't say anything. How you doing? I'm impressed. You did a lot of talking tonight.
You coached me through it. You've been coaching me, so I'll give credit to you.
I do know when Shaheen comes back, he does have something to say about this, because he said he watched this episode.
I'm back.
Oh, he is back.
Yeah. There was only a couple things I noticed from this episode of Nitro. I don't know if you mentioned it or not. In the beginning of the show, they had the new blood out there, and it was supposed to be like all new talent, right?
Yep.
Yeah. They kept referring to it as the next generation, and they had fucking Van Hammer there. The guy's been there since fucking 91. It was a new blood. The guy's like 45 at the time, man.
Well, he had no play in the new blood, so he wasn't really associated with the new blood. If you look down.
I don't give a shit, dude. I'm talking about first impression. First impression is everything. You're showing me this is a new blood. I'm seeing a fucking middle-aged man going through fucking, midlife crisis, stuck in WCW, that's about to die. Yeah, it's not new blood. That's old blood. That's like, diseased Abdul the Butcher blood.
Well, you had
Speaking of Abdul the Butcher, this guy's so old, he had a feud with Abdul the Butcher in fucking WCW. You know?
What about freaking Scott Steiner being in there? I mean, Scott Steiner isn't necessarily new blood.
I didn't even know he was in that. That's terrible.
Yeah, but he turns a few weeks later, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Did you guys notice how many times they refer to wrestling as sports entertainment?
Yes, and I popped for that.
Why? I thought WCW was wrestling.
Well, when Russo comes there, it's not wrestling; it's sports entertainment.
Yeah, they name drop sports entertainment. That's what they refer to, wrestling, the whole time. Literally, like they said it.
Crash TV. It sells.
Oh.
Yeah, when Jerry Springer was fucking popular, Tommy. Jeez, this is 2016, like you told
Jerry
me.
Springer is still popular. I still watch Jerry Springer.
That's you. You still watch fucking.
You still watch Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody does, bro. There's a fucking bar.
Nobody watches Saved by the Bell, but people like you.
Dude, you're lost.
There's a fucking Saved by the Bell fucking bar opening. I don't know where the fuck it opened.
All right, whatever.
Sorry,
I'm not getting
there is not a Saved by the Bell or bar opening. You're lying.
All right, go Google it. Google
it. Google it.
Did you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys also notice how many times they called the WWF the Good Old Boys Network? I thought that was also that's a Southern thing, dude. I thought WCW was the Good Old Boy Network. Why are they
that was a shot at like JJ Dillon, Kevin Sullivan. Yep. That's what Russo was talking about with that.
They kept calling all the fans in the front row marks and kept talking about like ribbing each other. I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. What are you doing?
I do want to point out two things from this Nitro real quick that made me laugh. First off, you guys started off with the Hogan and Kidman stuff. That whole feud was based off of an interview Hogan did like a couple months earlier, where he basically said guys like Billy Kidman couldn't main event at a flea market, and that pissed off like everybody.
He was right.
Oh my god!
It pissed off like the whole mid card in WCW, so they turned it into a shoot. I mean, they turned it into an angle.
By the way, Tommy's right. There's a place called
Chicago, I think.
Saved by the Max, which is a Saved by the Bell pop-up diner and bar in Chicago, of all places.
But you have to have your ID card that says your version.
Oh
Otherwise,
my
you cannot
god.
Dude, it's 2016. If you're going to a Saved by the Bell fucking bar, like, come on, dude.
Hey, hey, Doug, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, guys.
I'm surprised.
I will say this. I do think you missed one moment on your list that I would have put on there personally.
Well, go ahead.
I don't know if you remember. It was a segment that was hilarious to me between Bischoff and Sid, where they kind of got into it for a minute.
Oh, the scissor thing?
Yeah, and he said it twice because the crowd didn't react to it because I think they were in like Denver or somewhere like that. It was a non-smart. It was not like a non-smart town.
Denver.
Oh, that was hilarious to me for some reasons. He said it like 2 or 3 times because I guess he was waiting for a reaction, and that never came.
What did he say exactly?
He basically said he got in Sid's face, and he said something like, "What's the matter, Sid?
Where's
you don't got your scissors?"
Yeah.
Like, and Sid got this look on his face like, "Oh shit, he went there."
Oh,
dude,
damn.
I just felt like this whole show they just try to like break kayfabe as much as possible.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they said shoot. They called people marks. They were talking about ribbon. Like, the whole fucking show. You know what I mean? And, like, and even the one part where Hogan was bleeding, Tony Schiavone goes, oh, I never thought I'd see Bischoff turn on Hogan. Oh, look, he cut himself. He literally said that. He said he cut him. I'm like, yo, like, thanks. This is terrible. Why are you saying this?
Listen, there was a point where Schiavone just didn't give a fuck anymore.
Oh yeah, dude, he was heating.
He was so done. He was past done.
The only thing that kept kayfabe alive on this show was when Tank Abbott beat the fat dude. What's his name? Mark Madden.
My number one, by the way.
Yep. And they actually had Mark Madden sit out for the rest of the show. That's the only thing about that show that kept kayfabe.
Thank God. He was.
He was terrible.
Tank Abbott fan
I like Mark Madden. Oh, jeez.
You know what?
That ass slide.
You know what was? Yeah, one
it was
fucking
more like
line.
Flop, flat ass flop, man. The way he flopped on that.
Yeah, one fucking line is all
Like
anybody. No, one line is all anyone can quote from Mark Madden. Tommy, give me one more great line Mark Madden has ever had.
Mark Madden is TV's best big man.
Give me one more line he's ever had. Exactly. Answered. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Shaheen.
I don't know. I don't write down Mark
I know
Madden's
you don't
quotes.
know because there fucking isn't any.
I like Mark Madden. I don't know what the big deal is.
I will say this, like,
yes,
this Nitro, it had a lot of promise from the standpoint of, on paper, the feud should have been gold, but it was backwards. Why are the guys that are fighting for an opportunity that they were held back, this, that, and the other, why were they the heels?
That's the same fucking thing I wondered.
And not only that, it was like, weren't they having qualifying matches for like Spring Stampede?
Right.
And it was all the old generation. It was none of the new guys.
Yeah,
it was.
It's like, wow, none of it makes sense.
Millionaires Club.
Yeah, none of it makes sense.
Basically, this episode of Nitro was basically like, because I know the week before they did like basically a best of WCW up until that point, and then the following week was like they would hit the reset button. This was a legitimate shoot style restart of the company.
Yeah, and this is Tommy's favorite thing.
Because I don't like the wrestling matches. I like when he
Even
put
the
reality.
rest of it just didn't make sense.
You know.
Dude, the best thing about the show was Hulk Hogan limping his racist ass the whole fucking time. Did you see him limping backstage? Literally, like 35 minutes of the show was this guy limping around.
Throwing stuff on
his racist ass.
It's terrible.
I will give WCW credit. They actually paid attention to detail and actually had some continuity with the White Hummer.
Yeah. Oh. It was I really tried to kill Hogan. Oh, jeez.
The only thing that made me remember this episode from back in the day was Mike Awesome's debut, because I remember when I was young, like when I was like, I don't know, 12 at the time or whatever, I got so fucking mad that he left ECW for WCW. So that's the only way I actually remember this episode. But, so I hated that. But I did love Shane Douglas beating on Ric Flair, because I was waiting for that for years.
Yeah.
And he cut a fucking great promo with Mean Gene. That was great. But that's Shane Douglas has been doing this. Awesome. Shane Douglas has been doing this for 2 decades. You know, he's been cutting promos on Flair forever, so. He still does it. Until today. He still does it, which is super old. He needs a new gimmick, because that's...
the franchise.
Yeah. But that's all I had on the Nitro, unless anybody else got anything else.
Yeah, does anybody else got anything? Does anybody want to contradict my top 10?
Why would Bischoff try to kill Hogan with a hammer? Do we need to say anything more?
Oh, storyline, Tommy.
He tried to kill him with a hammer. You won't say that stuff today, will you? No.
Well, you also had Vince almost die like 40 times. You know?
Yeah, that ain't going to happen again.
WWF was doing that all the time, you know?
Benoit fucked that up for him.
Yeah.
Don't bring Benoit's name up. You know what happens when you bring up Benoit's name? The show goes...
Oh, yeah. Usually we get cut off.
Screws up, doesn't it?
Somehow we get cut off whenever I mention my computer locks up.
Yeah, fuck that piece of shit. Speaking of Benoit,
what?
Did you go down again?
No.
Oh shit. Speaking of Benoit, Anthony, you caught some heat for mentioning Benoit, man.
Yeah, I caught some heat for mentioning Benoit.
So let's bring that up. The whole thing with the white guy saying the hashtag Black Lives Don't Matter during the wrestling show.
Yes, let's bring that up. That's a great topic for.
Because I actually had a bunch of people contact me and complaining about Anthony, saying they wanted to go off on him, but he took the post down.
Yeah, it was causing. I normally leave my post up, but I said no. It was creating too much controversy, so I just said fuck it. I'll take it down.
Oh fuck
that. So please explain bringing Chris Benoit back, because that is fucking beyond stupid. So I have to hear this.
No, my logic, I wasn't like a pro Benoit post, for the record, so anybody that wants to say that is full of shit. I read that shit, and I had got into it with somebody else on my personal page about the whole Black Lives versus All Lives Matter, and then somebody had sent me that little tidbit, and I was still in my frame of mind of being pissed off, and I said, you know what, fuck this dude, fuck these dudes, so I wish there was a way to bring back Chris Benoit to take them both out. That was my exact quote.
Ow. Yeah, how did I miss this?
Who?
Who?
That was the exact quote. It wasn't like a pro Benoit thing. It was just.
It's pretty harsh, though, dude. That is.
Why did you take it so seriously, though? I mean, by now I would think you'd be used to like wrestling. I mean, this is it's just wrestling, dude. It's fucking. They've done this forever. I mean, it's just.
I don't know. It's just like you have to like this whole thing is still running wild. The whole Black Lives, all that. It's going to be a protest tomorrow. I heard in Philly, so it's still kind of like very much a hot topic or hot button topic.
You remember the '90s with Hulk Hogan and Sergeant Slaughter?
Yeah.
They've been doing this shit.
I mean, it shouldn't have bothered me. You're right. It shouldn't have bothered me. But like I said, the whole debate, the political debate away from wrestling, led over into the wrestling. But normally, I wouldn't even think twice about this shit.
No. I don't know. I didn't find it funny or anything, but like it's just wrestling. I don't really get offended by anything in wrestling. To be honest with you,
it was kind of fucked up.
Dude, half the shit they do. Vince McMahon wanted to fuck his daughter as a fucking angle. Like,
I know, but you know what, dude? Timing.
Do you forget 9/11 and all that stuff, dude? They don't give a shit, dude. This is wrestling.
In front of 50 fucking people?
It's wrestling. They're trying to get attention, and they got it.
Yeah, you got a point, but I kind of
now more than 50 people will know his name. Not me, because I still don't know what the fuck the guy was, but.
Yeah. I will say a couple people in the business got pissed off. You guys obviously know Bull James.
Mm-hmm.
He put out like a little, I don't have it in front of me, but he put out a little Facebook message, Twitter message, basically saying that he will not work on any show that either of these guys are booked on.
Oh, Jesus.
So promoters out there, if you want Bull James...
Dude, I can't stand this PC shit, man. This is like killing me. This is really fucking killing me, dude.
That's what's called the business,
it's
PC.
really, really killing me.
So, I mean, I might, like I said, looking back on it, I did overreact to it, but a lot of people taking this shit serious, even within the business.
I don't know, man. I'm so desensitized towards all this stuff because, I don't know, maybe I'm Persian. Obviously people, like, say shit about us all the time. I don't care. I find shit funny. So if you come up with a good joke about, like, my nationality, I'm just going to laugh at it. I don't care, man. It's just, it's what it is. I'll wake up tomorrow the same way I was going to wake up. It's just fucking life. It's just what it is.
I'm kind of the same way.
Especially when we do a show like this where we take shit on each other all the time. Like I literally crawled on top of Tommy's shoulders earlier and took a big shit on him. It's fine. It's just
it was bad.
I mean,
it's wrestling. It was the drizzling shits. He's still cleaning up. He's still got a little bit of shit on his shoulders.
All right.
It's what it is.
It was a steaming dump. It was a steaming dump.
All jokes aside, as an incident, it wasn't that big of a deal. But I think coming off all of the tragedies in Dallas and Baton Rouge and Minnesota, that's still like fresh in a lot of people's mind. So that anything that could be perceived as pitting one race against another race is going to get blown out of proportion. Whether it's wrestling, whether it's movies, whether it's any form of entertainment, people are going to be like, that shit personal.
Now, let me ask you this. 10 years ago, if this were to happen, would it go viral? Do you think anybody would care?
Probably not. The internet wasn't as big as it is now.
But forget about the internet, though. I mean, the internet obviously has an influence, but it more so just gives people a voice to voice their opinion. You know what I mean?
Well,
but
Twitter
would people
wasn't
still
around.
be pissed about it? Like, if you met somebody in person, do you think they would be pissed about it? No internet involved?
Well, there was no hashtags back then, dude. That was a pound sign back then.
2006. MySpace.
That was a pound sign. That was how you beat people, bro.
Yeah.
You got to press pound. Now it's a hashtag. What the fuck?
What? What's the pound sign?
What? What's the pound sign?
Well, unfortunately, fellas, we're just we live in an era now where everybody, honestly, I think just sits around waiting to be pissed off about something.
Yeah, but you know
everybody
what?
wants to be offended.
Yeah, but you know what? Shaheen's got a point. They wanted to be talked about. The video went fucking viral, and done. Yeah. Point. I mean, they made their point. They did their job. It went viral.
It's very similar to what WrestleCon is doing with Jimmy Snuka. Jimmy Snuka's controversial right now. They're like, hey, you know what? There are some sick fucks out there that would want a picture with this guy. Like, dude, we can capitalize on this and make money.
Dude, every fucking famous murderer you've ever fucking heard of has fucking groupies. That's the. Right. I mean, seriously, they do.
I'm surprised O.J. Simpson hasn't popped up at a Comic-Con. after all these years.
I'm surprised O.J. Simpson hasn't popped out another kid with some fucking groupie fucking rat.
Shit.
By the way, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but I was just watching the replay of NXT from tonight, and the main event was Shinsuke Nakamura against Finn Balor, and it was a great fucking match. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you have the chance, go ahead and watch that. It's fucking great. I'm surprised they actually gave it away on just NXT TV, because this should have been on TakeOver.
Might still be. They might just do something.
Yeah, but first time you should have that on that big platform, you know?
Oh, I know. I agree.
Balor's just doing the honors on his way out to territory.
That's true. But if they're gonna do this match, though, I think they still should have kept it for TakeOver.
What the hell?
Opening up some.
That was a burr.
Gun went off.
That was a burr.
The gun went off.
No, I don't even have my gun. I got my holster, not my gun.
I was making a joke, not a real gun.
No, there's my gun right there.
All right. Well, with that said, Doug, you got anything else that you want to talk about?
Well, I just wanted to say that next week I'll be reviewing the episode of Nitro from December 20th, 1999.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
so
we'll try to check it out.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, that episode is worse than the one I did tonight.
All right.
It's 3 hours, don't forget.
That's going to be good.
But, so it should make for a hell of a review next week, a hell of a top 10 list. And I'll tell you, I've been watching so many bad Nitros over the last few days that I'm probably going to walk out in the middle of a busy street playing Pokemon Go, just waiting for somebody to get me.
He's playing Pokemon Go.
You know, the good thing is WWE is going to start looking really good to you soon.
That's true.
Pretty much, yeah.
It really will.
True.
Now,
that is the upside. That's a good way to look at it.
It really should be. Now, Doug,
you're training your mind for the brand split.
Right. Now, Doug, before you go, we got to ask you.
Yeah.
How much would you pay for TNA? It's really hard to take that question seriously, isn't it? Everyone laughs.
Take something seriously on this show? Come on, guys.
This show isn't serious.
I'm actually curious what people would actually put down.
The most I would actually pay for TNA is probably $300.
Oh, $300.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so Doug is not going to own TNA because he's outbid by somebody.
By you, 1.5. You said.
Yeah, you're nuts for that, man.
No, I don't think so, man. You got to think about this. Like I said, they've got the library.
Yep.
Hey, yo.
Yep.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
What the fuck is going on?
Smart came on, and I could hear myself talking in the background. Dude, they've got a library. They've got good talent there. They've really got some fucking potential. You could really, for that much money, look, like, remember I said this is like fantasy, you have tons of money. You could really do some shit with this fucking company. And whatever Smark is rubbing his phone on might.
I think he's rubbing one out. Rub one out.
All right, while Smark finishes off, Smark, I'll bail you out here. About to your point, I'll just say this about TNA. I look at it like this. I see what you're saying. I guess you could say there is some potential in the library because, you know, AJ Styles went on to be a big star, Samoa Joe, all this, that, and the other. They had Sting. Last really legitimate run in the business. But I just don't see Vince, for example. He paid like $2.5 million, $3 million for WCW. And even though they were shit at the end, that was a lot of history that he bought. I can't see him paying more for TNA than what he paid for WCW.
How much?
I can see Vince thinking like,
I said $350 to $5.
If Vince paid $2-3 million for WCW, he ain't gonna give fucking Dixie Carter a dime over maybe $1 million. Tops.
I wouldn't even say half, dude.
I said somewhere from 1 to 1.5. So you
said 1.5. You said.
I said 1 to 1.5.
I said 1.1.
I could see them wanting the video library just for like they need more content for the network. They could put out like a definitive DVD on like AJ Styles, Sting. But I really, outside of the library, I can't see them wanting TNA the brand.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that. But Doug, we're looking forward to next week's again. Thank you for calling.
Right. No problem, guys. I'll talk to you next week.
All right. Thanks, Doug.
Bye, guys.
All right. Smark, how much would you pay for TNA?
I'm thinking somewhere around 1 to 2 million, like bitcoins.
Damn, everybody had
Bitcoin. Wait, he said Bitcoin.
Have some Disney dollars that I could throw into the cause if they needed.
Monopoly money.
1 to 2 million. 1 to 2 million.
What if
Bitcoins,
you pay in Jeff Jarrett gold?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't even think about the Jeff Jarrett system.
Yeah, dude, you can make some money back, right? Maybe you can even pay in autographs.
You really think $1 million will be too much for that company?
Yeah,
you really 1.5.
Half a million is it, dude? I wouldn't even go.
I mean, like Anthony said, AJ Styles footage, you'll have it all. You could do more. You've got Sting. You've got Samoa Joe. Yeah, dude, you've even got Mick Foley's actual last match was in TNA.
Bobby Roode.
Keep in mind, there was
Bobby Roode, Eric Young.
Won the lottery.
Wasn't Ric Flair's last match in TNA?
Ric Flair's last match would be when he passes away.
Oh
no! No, seriously though, I just can't see. I look at it like this. As far as TNA, the brand is so damaged. There's no value to it. Like the only reason Vince would want it is for the video library and to have more content for the network. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. But that's got to be worth something to him. I mean,
or I put it to you like this. Here's another angle. He could go the ECW route and just kind of let him flame out. And just pick up the scraps for next to nothing.
Oh, he would definitely let him flame out. There's no fucking question about that.
Yeah. I mean, he's not gonna. Yeah, he's definitely.
He's not going to go to. I don't know if you guys know the story about Jim Crockett acquired like all of those territories back in the day. He could have just literally swooped in and just absorbed them, but he paid like Bill Watts like $2 or $3 million for his territory that was already dying out anyway.
Great businessman.
That was back in the day.
Went to the Ryback Business School.
Just
now,
fucking stupid.
One good thing, speaking of TNA, I guess I did have one more thing. They are moving next week back to Thursdays.
That's a bad decision.
No, it's not. No, it is not a bad decision.
Yeah, it is.
There is no reason for them to go up against WWE if they don't have to do it. If they no, there isn't. Tommy, they tried this.
Let me speak on this.
Can I finish my point? Because I started. Motherfucker. I fucking started, goddammit. I started first.
For life, but the NWO Wolfpack is rowdy, bowdy, whatever the fuck you said, Ken.
He just cut a promo on you.
What the fuck?
He cut a promo.
Yeah, but he mixed in 6 different languages. What the fuck just happened?
Don't ever use hip-hop slang again, man, please.
Yeah. Please. Listen.
Conan, bro, what do you want me to say?
There is no reason for TNA to compete with WWE if they don't have to. They get dominated every fucking time. They are on a fucking little... They actually have a little buzz right now. The dumbest thing they could do is go against fucking WWE. It's a smart move on their part. It's an even smarter move on the network's part that has them, Pop TV, because WWE would fucking crush them. They know it. Why is it a bad... Why?
They're mean defeat the Thursdays.
Of course. You're not admitting defeat when you've been defeated before. You're fucking being real, and this is TV, not a fucking battle, Tommy. The fucking the Tuesday night wars are not gonna fucking happen.
I'm not saying Tuesday night. I'm saying what have they got to lose if SmackDown's gonna be a reflection of Raw? if it doesn't change.
They have a lot to lose. They have all of their viewers to lose.
You know what, Tommy? They may have nothing to lose, but they have zero to gain by going against WWE.
TNA's got a buzz now going on, so why would he?
Exactly. Keep the buzz going on a different night. Don't try to... Listen, this is fucking like Hulk Hogan trying to... let's start the Monday Night Wars over again, brother.
I'm not saying to do that.
They got crushed. Crushed. Like a grape.
Well, it's a
squished. Squished.
I will say
like
this.
Squished like grape.
The move is smart. They have no business competing with WWE. So they did right. They made the right decision by moving the show to Thursday nights.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this: they need to make this their last move for a while and establish themselves on Thursday night because they got a buzz going on Tuesday night. And already they're fucking with people's emotions in terms of when they're going to be on. So they need to stay on Thursday, stick with that, and build that, and make that their night. Period.
Definitely.
Point blank. No more moves.
Definitely, they need to stop doing. They've been on. Let's see. They've been on Tuesday. Let's see. They've been on Mondays. They went against WWE. They've been on Tuesdays. They were on Wednesdays. They've been on Thursdays.
Friday.
Saturday. The only night they have
every day of the week,
except Sunday. They've been on fucking all 6 nights of the week except Sunday. And if they have a pay-per-view, they technically weren't on Sundays, so, you know. But yeah, this does need to be their last move, but this is not a stupid move for them. With the buzz they have right now, it would be stupid for them to go up against WWE. Even with DVR and all that shit, it doesn't matter.
That just really got me pissed off. I said to myself, I cannot take this company seriously anymore.
Who? TNA?
Let's
TNA
is live, so it's must see now. I mean, not must see necessarily, but people are going to be more apt between the two to watch SmackDown and TNA.
You know what? You know what? It breaks it up. Monday you got Raw. Tuesday you'll have SmackDown. Wednesday the Lucha Underground fans can watch. Thursday. You could, of course, us, but Lucha Underground fans can watch wrestling. There's plenty of them. Thank you, Tommy. And Thursday you can fucking watch TNA, and then Friday, my God, is there no wrestling on Fridays?
Yeah. Go out, wrestling fans.
Go out, find yourself some poontang.
Yeah, get out the house.
How bizarre is it now that we live in an age where we're more wrestling than we could shake a stick at? But if this was the 90s, we'd be fucking heard that for a while.
Oh, Tommy thought you said dick. He got excited.
Nah, I've heard that saying.
Oh, he said stick, not dick.
Shake any dick in front of Tommy.
He said stick.
No, I'm saying that saying. More heat you can shake a stick at. That's the saying.
What are you trying to shake your dick at?
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is...
I don't know why you're trying to shake your dick at anybody. I don't know what kind of show you think this is.
Anthony's the one who said shake a stick at, not me, bro.
You're trying to shake your dick at him. What the fuck, man?
What the fuck? I did have a fun topic to bring up. What did you guys? I don't know if you guys heard about. Did you guys hear about the new? I guess it's now a federal crime to share your password if you got Netflix and Hulu and HBO Plus.
I did hear about that.
What you guys think about that? The whole account sharing controversy.
I'm not sure what I think.
You jail for sharing your Netflix account.
How are they going to prove that?
Well,
hey,
IP,
was this
track it down?
Okay, was this person using? Oh yeah, I was at their house and we were on.
Yeah, but if it's on two different IPs, they're going to be like, well, how are you at two different places?
That's really simple. You could have a beach home or
fucking
anybody, a friend's house. I know somebody who watches it when they're at work. They're not supposed to, but you know.
Hey, my son was over their house watching that. Sorry. There's plenty of ways. It's really ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
It's stupid. Stupid. Right, Ryback? Yeah.
I mean, technically speaking, even if you just use Wi-Fi at a different location than your home, that's a different IP.
Yeah. And I trust me, there's plenty of fucking restaurants I sit there and watch Netflix.
What are you watching in a restaurant?
Movies.
In a restaurant, oh jeez.
Yes.
All right, what else we got, man? We try to keep this at 2.5 hours. We're right at 2.5 hours. Unless anybody else got anything to say.
I don't.
Yeah, I got something.
Smart's got something.
I'm about to bring the fucking passion.
Shit! The fire's about to fucking start. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, you know, I don't usually go off on shit, but there's something that's really got me riled up, and I'm about to fucking let everybody know about it.
I am so scared of what you're about to say.
The final deletion thing that WWE did on Raw. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I think about it. I did not care for it. I did not care for it, motherfucker.
I didn't like
I don't care what anyone says. I'll take all of you on. I thought it was average as shit.
Ooh. I thought it was great. I loved it.
No, but seriously, it wasn't all that good. Like, the wrestling in it wasn't that bad, but the sepia Instagram filter and the nonstop jump cuts are just like, it was really fucking distracting.
See, I liked it, man. It was more like a vignette than like an actual match.
They were sort of going for like a Tarantino-ish kind of, you know.
Yeah, like little flashbacks and stuff. I thought it was cool.
Like,
if you just leave off the filter and you don't do the jump cut so much, it's a good segment.
You know, more Robert Rodriguez than...
It was very Lucha Underground-ish.
Who's sanding a fucking table while we're doing the show?
The blue things are going off on me, so it's
that's what happens when you have 4 or 5 people on the line.
Who's sanding a table?
Dustin.
Who's Dustin?
Smart.
Ain't nobody here.
It says Dustin.
I don't know who you're talking about.
So,
we don't shoot names on this show, Tommy.
God damn.
I'm a shooter. I'm a shooter. I'm
a shooter.
I'm a shooter.
Tommy the shooter. There you go.
That's got to be in the intro. I'm a shooter. Yeah. I'm a shooter.
Oh, you know.
Great. If you don't stop using government names, I'm going to shoot something on you.
Fucking Shooter McGavin over here. Shooter McGavin.
Right. Yeah, Tommy, you keep saying his government name. He's going to be shaking his dick and shooting something at you, man.
I'm the shooter. There you go. My new name, the shooter.
Shooter Tommy D.
Is it an appropriate time for us to announce our relaunch this week?
Oh, God. What?
Oh, man, I'm going to tap out in a minute.
I don't even know what the fuck to do anymore.
just get your gun and just end it.
It's right there. It's up there.
Oh man, what's happened?
All right. Anybody else got anything else to say?
Anthony, what were you about to say about our relaunch? Huh? Anthony, what were you going to say?
Jedi mind trick?
Yeah. Were you going to say something?
It's gonna calzone.
Hey, real quick, did anybody else watch the first night of Ultima Lucha?
I did not. I downloaded it. I just gotta watch it.
I'm so behind on Lucha Underground. I have like 14 episodes to watch.
Well,
I won't do any spoilers, but I'll just address it real quick.
Okay.
First match was Cage versus the Mac. That was a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the other one. It was Tejano versus Son of Havoc. These have already been announced, by the way, so they're not spoilers.
Oh, no, go ahead.
And
was that a brutal match, the Tejano one? I heard that was brutal.
It was good. I'm not shitting on it, but I think the opener between Havoc and Mac was better. They were both gimmicky. They were the first one was a gimmick match. The second one was a gimmick match. They did some spots and used some weapons, and there's some cool stuff that went on in both of them. The only real down point was, and I won't say who was in it, but the finals. The finals seemed like there was kind of a mess. There was a lot of editing going on, and it kind of fucked with the flow.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll watch it.
Yeah.
What else? That was it? That was the only 2 matches?
Well, no, there was those 2. Those were the semi-final matches, and then they did the finals with the 2 who won the matches that I just talked about. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil it, but there was some, like, they made a stipulation for the finals, and like they just didn't use the stipulation at all.
I'll have to check this out.
Like it was supposed to be like no disqualification. That wasn't the stipulation, but they went outside and the referee was counting. So it was just really weird. Something didn't quite link up. But other than that, the first 2 matches were really good.
I'll have to check it out. Who's Pentagon going against?
Pentagon's going up against Montanza.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I want to see.
And I posted on the Facebook page, but he did an interview that you can find on the THT Facebook page, where he basically he told Rey Mysterio to go fuck his mother, and he was just talking all kinds of shit. Like, most of it was in character, but he was just going off on like he doesn't like the people who use people's names, like so and so, ironically so and so Junior, like shit like that, or like the family names. Well, technically, there's no Pentagon Senior. This is a weird thing about it. Like, he just picked that name for some reason. But he doesn't.
I know there was an Octagon. I thought there was another Pentagon too, though.
Apparently not. But he was just saying, like, he thinks that people who use other people's names or carry on like lineage without really proving anything are just kind of punks. I thought that was interesting.
But Octagon, Pentagon. I mean, he basically stole it. It's not very original.
He must hate Chavo then.
Oh yeah, dude! Everybody hates Chavo. They should make a fucking TV series. Everybody hates Chavo. I would watch that on the network. Maybe that should be the name of this nice show. Everybody hates Chavo.
There you go. I like that. All right.
Oh my god! And I had no problem with Chavo until his whole career just became like a fucking Earl sequel.
Oh, dude, he always sucked, man. He was terrible. Hey, I remember I saw his first match.
Minute.
What was it, like Bash at the Beach, like '96 maybe? Right?
I don't know.
I think against Eddie. How the fuck do you not know? You're the WCW mark, sir.
Yeah, not matches, but
whatever. I mean, I just never liked the guy ever since then. I just thought he was terrible. All around terrible.
Terrible. Oh man.
I said terrible.
I don't know what to say.
It's not terrible. It's terrible. That's how bad it is.
Just like WWE.
Yeah. But you guys got anything else? Let's wrap this up.
Conan.
What about Conan?
Well, apparently he said that he taught Bret Hart the sharpshooter. So.
What?
Didn't you read it? That's what he said, because he's on his new show, Keeping It 100. Conan and a Disco Inferno. And apparently Conan said that he taught Bret Hart how to do the sharpshooter. That's apparently, look it up. That's what he said.
I don't know if I mean.
I don't know. It's true, because I actually think Sting actually started using the move first. The Scorpion Death. Well, they're similar.
Yeah. Well, it's basically the same thing.
Well, I don't know.
Conan. How long has Conan been around? He debuted in the late 80s, right? Like 89-ish, maybe?
He's still around.
Obviously.
Video shows.
87, 88, I would say.
Yeah.
Conan.
I don't know. I find it hard to believe that he was the one that taught him. I don't know. I find that hard to believe. Well, I know Boxman would like to believe that Conan taught fucking Bret Hart the sharpshooter, but it's bullshit.
Oh, I guess real quick.
Why would I want to believe that? What?
Before we get out of here, because you guys gave me a good segue with the whole unbelievable. Last week I had put it up on the page. I had picked up Hardcore Holly's book, and it's actually a good read. I haven't finished the book yet, but it's a lot of interesting tidbits that I've read so far.
And you're a dedicated wrestling fan. Mm-hmm. Holy shit! I could never read a wrestling book.
I'm like 2 wrestling.
That is too much wrestling for me, man.
No, some of them are good. Like his book, Regal's book was good. But
Regal's book.
I only brought it up because apparently, if you read his book, Bob Holly was the baddest motherfucker walking the face of the planet.
Oh,
it's a couple stories. I just had to get this one out. Apparently, when they used to do, remember how they used to do those European tours, those brutal tours, like 10-day tours and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, this is when he was new to the company. I think it was Europe or something like that, and they gave you food vouchers. You basically would fill out what you wanted for food, and after your matches and all that kind of stuff, you get back to the hotel and get your meal. So after like 2 or 3 nights, Bob, he noticed his food wasn't there. So he's like, what the fuck is going on? So Macho Man gets in his ear because apparently like somebody was ripping up his ticket, and then Macho Man got in his ear and said, "I think I know who did it," because I saw like he said he saw Sean doing something to it, like just ripping it up, fucking with it. So Bob said, you know what, fuck this. And he goes into the locker room. He confronts Shawn Michaels and says, well, look, listen, motherfucker, don't fuck with me, all that kind of shit. And Shawn goes, I don't know what you're talking about. Now, what makes this story funny is that apparently Hall and Nash were also in the locker room. And he said, and I quote, they started to step to him, and he said, look, motherfuckers, you want to back up all?
Yo, I've heard this on the U-Shoot. I think he said the same exact story.
Now, look, anybody on any given day can get their ass whooped. But can you guys honestly picture Hall and Nash just sitting there going, you're right, Bob, we're going to leave you alone.
Yeah, as they're looking down at Bob Holly, both of those two.
You're right, Bob, we'll walk away.
Like, he takes a lot of shots at the Click guys. Like, they wouldn't say jack shit to me. And he swears up and down that once he confronted them, they never fuck with him again.
Yeah, bullshit, Hardcore Holly. Bullshit.
I just thought that was hilarious.
One guy I was surprised that didn't stand up to them was Bam Bam. Because he was a bigger guy, and they gave him a lot of crap.
It's three of them, dude. More than four.
Bam Bam had friends, dude.
Yeah. Basically,
they were running the fucking company, dude.
He just takes the picture. Nobody was physically afraid of him. They were just job scared because they were starving guys out.
They were running the fucking company, basically, dude. Yeah. Great picture. Jesus.
Boxman, what do you say? Let's wrap this up, man.
Oh, well, let me hit the old...
Let me do the plugs first. Join us next Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time, right here. Mixlr.com/THT Podcast. Subscribe to us on YouTube, the Hot Tag Podcast, iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, TuneIn Radio, and check us out on BreakingWrestlingNews.com. Check out Wrestling Soup Thursday nights. Check out JCat's Yakuza Kick Radio, blogtalkradio.com/Yakuza. And follow us on Facebook and Twitter, facebook.com/groups/THT Podcast. Leave us a review. We'd greatly appreciate it. And spread the word. The numbers have been growing by the week. We greatly appreciate all the new listeners. And shout out to you guys. Leave us a review. Thank you.
There you go. Like Shaheen said, thanks for everything. Thanks to everybody. Thanks, Doug. Thanks, Smart. Thanks, Anthony. Tommy. We appreciate you, bro.
And let us know how you like the new intro.
That's right. New intro by Shaheen and the Shoota. Tommy the Shoota says we'll see you next week on the Hot Tag.
Oh, bro.
Crocky, mate.
Yes.
Pack your ass up, good man. It's time to kick back, take some beers, and smoke some weed.
Drunken asshole.
Yep.